What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It is your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the goons in the chat. We're gonna run them likes up, dog. Run them likes up for your boy. Keep the likes of 50% of the audience, man. When you walk in the door, man, just tap it, bruh. It's like when you walk in the house and you turn on the lights. The first thing you do when you open the door is you hit the light switch. Hit that like button, dog. Last but not least, man, tip your bartender, man. What's going on, man? We have a lot to talk about, man. We have a lot to talk about. But as always, the first things first, man, we gotta blaze one for the nation, dog. We're gonna blaze one for the nation and to blaze one for an all-time great Raider, Howie Long. Howie Long's 66th birthday today. To the GOAT. To one of the GOATs, Howie Long, man. So happy birthday to Howie, man. That's why I got the Howie Long right now, man. Go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. The last Super Bowl the Raiders got. Salute to Howie, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, big dog. Okay, you'll be getting this very soon. All right, straight up, Unfiltered Nation. So, a lot, man, has happened today, bruh. I'm rolling around, man, getting ready to go pick my son up from school. I'm actually waiting for school to get let out. And I get a damn alert and a text message and all this stuff, man, that the Baltimore Ravens, man, they went ahead and drunk the Kool-Aid, bruh, and fired John Harbaugh, bro. 18-year Super Bowl champion winning coach. Fired him today, bro. And now the carousel continues, bro. I mean, you cannot make it up, bro. And so the first thing that I did was I know a Baltimore Ravens fan. In fact, I'm married to a Baltimore Ravens fan, bro. My wife, who's from Baltimore, who's from The Wire, who absolutely is a two-ringer in her fan base. She don't even know how it feels to lose a Super Bowl. And I was with her when she won her last one. So I text her, okay? I sent her, you know, the same thing that I got up on this post, man. Sent it to her, and I said, damn kicker. That's all I said. Damn kicker. Huh? And one thing about my wife, man, she grew up in a way tougher environment than me. Way more gangster neighborhood than me. Way more. She only had 2 words text back in regards to this. Now, let me set it up. Let me lay the table out. Been with my wife 17 years. We've been married 7. We was, well, let me say, carried a 1. Actually 16. All right. When I first got with my wife, bro, John Harbaugh was her coach. The entire time, and I knew my wife for a year before we got together, so that's 17. When I met my wife, John Harbaugh was her coach. She's had the same coach the entire time I've known her, she's had one coach. Now, let's talk about how many coaches I've had. You want to talk about how many coaches that I've had since we've been together. Shit, since we've been in Vegas, we're working on our 6th one. I mean, damn. So, I hit her up. I asked her. She said 2 things. Put my hand up. She said, oh, well. That was it. You think that she was upset? You think that she went crazy? Nah, even when she missed the field goal, that kicker, she was just like, oh well. She's always like that. Because on her Richter scale, that ain't shit. Okay? When you grew up in that area that she grew up in, that same from that damn show, you that shit, this is nothing. So I was like, all right, let me get home and talk to her at home. Got home. How's everything going? Son's day, all that bullshit. So then I asked her, I said, so what's the official statement? Because a lot of you guys know my wife's a Ravens fan, and what her official statement is and what she officially thinks about it. So I'm going to tell you what that is in a little bit. We'll save that. As far as I'm concerned right now, man, the Baltimore Ravens just did the Pittsburgh Steelers the biggest favor they could ever do. The Pittsburgh Steelers are ecstatic that they do not have to deal with the Steeler killer in their division. Steve Buscemi and the Baltimore Ravens just basically just cut their hands off, dog. Because they're not going to be able to get nobody that's going to replace John Harbaugh, man. There's nobody rolling around that has that kind of pedigree. There's nobody rolling around. It's just a case of, we've been together this long, man. I just want to see other people. That's it. That's it. That's just it, bro. You just tired of being with the same person. You bored. Tired of the same old dog. You tired of the same situation. You tired of the same, person looking at him, just looking at him in the face all the time, man. You think you could do better, bro. You really think that you can get out here and get something cracking. And you know what? Hey, man, good luck. Because as somebody in a fan base that can't find a good coach to save our life, a good coach is floating around right now who has every reason to make a pit stop in Las Vegas. I mean, hey, you want to let a whole John Harbaugh walk away because you're bored? Sounds good to me. And the Steelers, you guys are next. Because if it would have been the opposite, if the field goal would have went in, you would have been firing Mike Tomlin, who's also been with his team 18 years. You guys are bored too. When Mike Tomlin doesn't win a playoff game for you guys, you'll be firing him. You guys think that you still got it. You're 57, 58 years old. You got a pot belly. And you got a 401k, and you think these strippers at the strip club really like you, bro. You really think, Steelers, you really think, Ravens, that these young legs out here really like you. No, they're just going to rummage your pockets, bro. And I'm telling you right now, the benefactor of this is everybody that's looking for a coach right now. All you did, man, was put yourself back on the block, bro. You're back on the street, Ravens. You're back on the street, dog. You're back out here when you shouldn't be. It's like, man, you go to amateur night at the strip club. Trust me, I used to go every Wednesday back at the crib. And you go in there, man, and you actually see somebody on the stage that you never thought would be there, bro. Like, what in the hell is Tamara doing here? Oh shit. Let me get an extra Heineken and let me sit right here. I have been wondering how that would look forever. Now she's out on the street. She has to get some rent money, and now she's getting ready to do something strange for some change. I'ma sit my ass right here and wait for her to go. She don't even know, because at ours, we had the camera in the back where you could see what's going on. The girls never knew who was out there unless they came out back before. They came out. They had no idea who was out there. My ass is sitting right here. I want to see everything Tamara has to offer, bro. I've been thinking about this since freshman year. Let me see what's popping. The Steelers, y'all next. But the Ravens, you guys really messed up, bro. You really blew that one. But thank you. Not only are the Steelers happy, the Browns are happy. They don't have a coach. Kevin Stefanski's gone. They got a whole Shedeur Sanders sitting right there. You don't want him to go over there and become your division rival, bro. The Giants needs a coach. They have a young quarterback in Jackson Dart. You know they can just go. He can just go there. I mean, the Atlanta Falcons just fired Raheem Morris. They got a young cat out there, and they got Kirk Cousins. You can go there. And finally, last and certainly not least, you can come out and be in the AFC West with your little brother in Las Vegas. I mean, it's beautiful, man. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, the stupidity of these owners, bro, who really think that these coaches are a dime a dozen, bro. They're not. They're not. The coaching pool just got better, dog. And all we got to do now is just wait for Mike Tomlin to get fired. And then we'll have another guy floating around. So what do we got? We got an 18-year Hall of Fame coach with a Super Bowl championship who actually beat his brother in the Super Bowl in the Harbaugh Bowl, remember? The Ravens versus the 49ers when they cut the lights off trying to help Niner Empire get a chip. He's free. And if you're this team right here, happy birthday to the GOAT Howie Long. Salute. You fire up the jet right now and fly your ass to Baltimore, BWI, Baltimore Washington International Airport, where I fly into a lot. And fly in there and tell Harbaugh to get on this plane, and he doesn't get out of Las Vegas without a contract. I mean, come on, bro. This is beautiful. Who do you think is not worried about Jim Harbaugh? His older brother. Jim Harbaugh is scared shitless that big bro is gonna come to the party, bro. There ain't nothing worse. I mean, I'm a big brother, bro. The big brother showing up to the little brother shit is always a shock, bro. They always shocked when you show up, big brother. When the big brother shows up, yo, man, your brother's here. What's he doing here? What is he doing here? Why are you here? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, man, brother's over there. Shaking his head. What, man? I can't go to a party? Now you know you can't turn up. Man, shit. Jim's on the phone saying, hey, bro, what's going on? Hey, man. Hey, man, don't come this way, man. The Raiders are a dump truck, man. You don't want to go over there, big brother, man. I mean, I'm trying to save you, man. I mean, you don't want to go there. What do you mean? You don't want to go there, man. It's hot, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Mark don't know what he doing. You know, you're just going to go there and lose. What else can I come up with? How about I don't want to compete against you, bro? How come Nah, dog. John Harbaugh come to the Raiders, bro. It's going to be a major problem, dog. If John Harbaugh comes to the Raiders, who's the best coach in the AFC West? Remember all of that? The Raiders, you have the worst coach in the AFC West. What happens if John Harbaugh, if John Harbaugh comes over? If John Harbaugh comes, who is the best coach in that division? You could say Andy Reid. Okay. But after that, what can you say? You're not going to say Sean Payton. Unless you're wearing an orange hat with a blue horse on it. I mean, come on, bro. Really? An orange hat with a blue horse? I mean, pick a color. Unless you're that, or you're a team who's never won a Super Bowl in their 65-year existence, like the Chargers, you're going to say John Harbaugh. That changes everything, bro. You go from being the worst team in football, 3-14, to getting the first pick of the draft, to having 115 million under the cap, and a Super Bowl winning coach just walking around free outside. I mean, I'm really trying to let you know there's a problem here. Now, when it comes to John Harbaugh, the Giants really would use him too. Him going to the Giants would be great as well. Look at all the pieces the Giants have. Cam Scatterboo, if he comes back, I'm sure he'll come back, pretty good. He's young, 22, that injury, he should be able to recover from that. Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, wide receiver, Abdul Carter, young team, all young. Everybody's under 25. All your pieces are in place. You get a absolute Hall of Fame coach like him, you can hit the ground running, dog. Okay? He goes to the Browns, Shedeur Sanders, the sack king over there. You can attract some pieces. Finally, Cleveland will be able to attract some free agents. That's the biggest problem. Who wants to go to Cleveland as a free agent? Nobody. Okay? So that's a situation. Looking at some other people, it just was reported today that Cliff Kingsbury was fired today from the Washington Commanders. He's rolling around. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could happen really quick. And as these playoffs and teams start getting cooked, there'll be more people. So I'm going to tell you this shit right now, bro. Back to what my wife said. So I asked her, I said, they're going to want to know what the official Mrs. Shaq statement is. First of all, I told you, she said, oh, well. Then she said, when I talked to her, she said, it's not all his fault. That surprised me because I thought she was going to say it wasn't his fault. She said it's not all his fault. Then she said they should have fired the defensive coordinator. And they basically chose Lamar over him. And she goes, and they're going to find out the hard way that that's not the way to do it. And she left it at that. So I went and did my research to see have it matched up. Guess what? That's exactly what it matched up. The big reason why John Harbaugh got fired was because John Harbaugh refused to fire Todd Monken, who was the defensive coordinator. That was one of the things that Steve Buscemi wanted him to do. Their defense is horrible. I've been telling my wife, y'all defense is horrible. That defensive backfield's trash. I mean, it's better than the Raiders, but damn, we're the worst team in football statistically. So that's why we got the first pick. But for a team like that to be giving it up like that, she was like, you're right. Jim Harbaugh was like, I'm not firing nobody. I think he was ready to go, okay? Because if your boss says, hey, fire this person, you can keep your job. Okay, well, if he's OC, whatever, whoever he is, okay? OC, DC, doesn't matter. Todd Monken, he refused to fire Todd Monken, all right? I don't even know who the defensive coordinator is, but I know Todd Monken's name. He refused to fire him, all right? There's been some rumblings about him and Lamar not getting along. To me, Lamar don't have no cachet to be talking about what he want to do. Lamar's a two-time league MVP. He, and all these things, bruh. Greatest runner in the history of the quarterback position, but he doesn't have any hardware, bro. He hasn't even been to an AFC championship game. He has to play better before I would even be concerned about that. But like I said before, Lamar's the one that people are packing to see. But at the end of the day, man, if he's under contract and Harbaugh's under contract, then you got to just coexist, bruh. I don't see how you're gonna improve. I don't see it. There's no candidate that's gonna come in and fix what's going on with the Ravens. The Ravens' issues don't have anything to really do with Harbaugh. So if you don't want to fire the offensive coordinator and you wind up firing the offensive coordinator, who are you going to get? Okay, maybe Cliff Kingsbury will come over there. Maybe Clint Kubiak. That could be somebody. But that doesn't fix the defense. What does the offense have to do with Derrick Henry fumbling away 3 wins? Derrick Henry lost 3 or 4 games by himself fumbling the football. So I don't know how that's going to work. But I'll tell you this. The NFL is about to be a lot better because there's a damn Hall of Fame coach running around here, walking around, that needs a job. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. I already know what Jim Harbaugh wants. Jim Harbaugh wants his brother to come and be with him as a DC or OC. I guarantee you, if Harbaugh doesn't find the job he wants, if John Harbaugh does not see something he likes, this is what happens when you're a made man. When you're a made man in the world, you don't have to accept anything anyone's offering you, bro. You could sit back and chill. You don't got to do shit. He don't have to take a job, dog. He's got a gold jacket waiting for him in 5 years. 5 years after he decides to hang him up, he will be getting his gold jacket. He has plenty of money. Have y'all seen his farm that he has back in Maryland? His farm is ridiculous. He's good. And you got to pay him. He just signed a 3-year deal last year. So guess what? You got to pay him for the next 2 years, bruh. Money's not an issue. It's the job. It's the what he's going to get. And you know what, bro? If he doesn't want a job with anybody, he doesn't want the Raiders job. He doesn't want the Browns job. He doesn't want the Giants job. Who else lost their coach? Didn't the Cardinals lose their coach? You don't want that job. You just come over here, man, and just go with baby bro. I know straight up, man. I need something. I call my brother up and be like, yo, doc. Hey, man, let me just come over and hang out with you, man, for a year. My brother, Falcons, too. My brother be like, come on, dog. You know you got it, man. It's all good. Come over here and hang out. Come over here and hang out with my little brother, man. Chill. That's the point. John Harbaugh's not begging for no job, dog. It's all about everybody else trying to show him why he should be with you, bro. Okay? So at the end of the day, hey, it's all good. Now, what are we gonna do? I mean, earlier today, I had everybody telling me, Brian Flores, bro, Brian Flores. The last time Raiders won a Super Bowl, the coach's name was Flores. And we draft Mendoza, he'll be Hispanic, and you'll have a Hispanic. I'm like, come on, bruh. Y'all be straight reaching, dog. Okay? Y'all want Brian Flores over John Harbaugh? Let's see. Let's see real quick. We're gonna find out. Okay? Right now, I'm about to put in a poll. Man, let's do a poll. Let's see what y'all say. All right, we're gonna find out real quick. Harbaugh or Flores? We're going to find out right now. You guys tell me. Oh, I heard about Vance Joseph. Vance Joseph is a hard no for me. I don't want no Bronco coach. Already did that already. Y'all said neither. We gonna find out. Okay. So that poll is going. We're gonna go ahead and do that. But at the end of the day, bro, I think the Ravens just did the Steelers, Browns, and Bengals a big favor because now they don't have nobody that they got to fear in that division, bro. The best coach in that division is, without question, Mike Tomlin. And based on the Steeler fans that I know Sarah's on here, but the rest of them, they want him out too. So, yeah, man, you guys can get back out here to the dating pool. Somebody told you were cute. I know you lost 20 pounds at the gym. You thinking you looking good. You thinking you can get out here and compete with these young YNs out here. You're going to find out real quick, fast, in a hurry, bruh. Okay? All right. Okay, so that's what we got. We got a 60-40 right here. Okay, looks like Harbaugh wins over Flores. Harbaugh 60, Flores 40. All right. So let me get to you guys' comments, man. Once again, happy birthday to the GOAT, Howie Long. Salute. Hall of Famer on the field. Hall of Famer in the studio, man. Salute to Howie Long. My third ring right here. Los Angeles World Champions, 1983. It is what it is, man. Salute to Howie, bruh. Okay? All right, man. Let me see what you guys are talking about, man. I'm chilling. Hey, man, the day's getting better and better. I mean, let's just get some more coaches fired. I mean, after these playoff games, there's going to be more coaches that are going to be rolling around. All right? Egalitarian in the building, what's going on? Saji said, no on Harbaugh. That would be similar to Pete Carroll. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. What do you mean? Let me stop right there. How is Harbaugh the same as Pete Carroll? Pete Carroll is 74 years old. John Harbaugh's only 61. No, man, you guys are definitely reaching on that one, bro. Come on, man. You're going to compare him to Jim Harbaugh? Come on, bro. All right, man. I mean, like I said, you guys, a lot of y'all got a lot of things to think about. Okay. All right, man. Good afternoon, Raider Nation. And everybody else, Unfiltered fam, the rest of you fans out there, please sub the channel, y'all. Sub the channel, you guys. All right, let's do what we do. Okay, what's going on? Whittington Thomas, what's happening? Okay, all right, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Fit Healthy said no. Okay, Bushido, what's going on? Bushido, what's going on? Happy Tuesday, Daniel Berry Sports, what's going on? Okay. Whittington Thomas, the Ravens know what's up. Hey, man, the Ravens don't know what's up, man. Not in my eyes, they don't. I know. I watch every Ravens game. Every Ravens game. John Harbaugh didn't have nothing to do with that team, man. That team really underachieved because of a lot of different reasons, man. And a lot of it had to do with Lamar not doing what he needed to do, bro. He had a lot of mistakes, bro. He had a lot of mistakes, man. He made some critical mistakes, bro. I love Lamar Jackson, but he made some critical mistakes. Zay Flowers made a lot of mistakes. And Derrick Henry, they shouldn't even be in this position. He lost 4 games by himself. The Hall of Famer, 2,000-yard rusher, first ballot, he lost 4 games by himself with all those fumbles, bro. His ball security just fell off a cliff. All right? Okay. Hot young OC or defensive coach with a failed head coach and OC is like Daboll. Brian Daboll is also somebody that I'm hearing is one of Brady's guys. I'm like, why would the Raiders want Brian Daboll when he has a hot shot young quarterback by the name of Jackson Dart, and he didn't do shit with him? You didn't do nothing with Jackson Dart, bro. Jackson Dart is a stud. So now you're going to get somebody who is even younger than him who doesn't have any experience and bring in Brian Daboll. Brian Daboll will be fired first year, bro. He ain't that good of a coach, but he's very overrated. Okay? Extremely overrated. Flex money in the house. 5-0 in the house. What's going on, nephew? Because how we, that's right. That's right, Whittington Thomas. Whittington Thomas, you got this? Come on, bro. You know you supposed to have this, dog. This is an all-time GOAT right here, bro. Come on, bro. Look dead on Howie, man. Look at him. Young Howie on the other side. Tell me this don't look like Howie on the booth, right? Come on, man. Stop playing with us over here, dog. All we do is kill it. Get this. Go to MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, bro. Happy birthday to the legend. Okay. Bill, what's going on, Bill? Bill got this. You got this. Bill, happy birthday to Howie Long. 66, man. Okay. 66. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I have to feel about Harbaugh. Okay. Clean Bean says they're drooling over Harbaugh. I'm going to tell you this right now. I bet you Tom Brady likes Harbaugh. You know that now you're really buccaneered out. You got two Buccaneers that are going to decide who's going to be Raiders, bro, right now, bro. You Raider Nation fans, all of the shit that y'all was talking about, hey, it's going to happen now. All right? Okay, I'm telling you. I actually stumbled upon a Mike Florio video, okay, talking about the Raiders situation and that entire situation. Now, you know Mike Florio is one of the biggest Raider haters in media, okay? So who better to listen to than somebody who's a hater? Sometimes you listen to the haters to find out if there's any truth in it, because anybody that loves you is going to stick up for you. And I know a lot of you members of the nation, you guys spend a lot of time caping for TB12, bro. And I know that Mike Florio absolutely despises 12. He hates Brady. I said, let me just listen to what this cat got to say. And you know what was funny, bro? When I started listening to Mike Florio said the same exact thing that I said about Brady. That now it's always been, oh, Brady's here, but he's not. He's around. You know, he didn't really have that much influence, even though y'all said he was. But he said Mark Davis. He said exactly what I said. Maybe Mike Florio watches Matthew Shack Unfiltered, because he said the same shit I said yesterday, today. He said Mark Davis put it in writing that Tom Brady's involved now. He says so there ain't going to be no Tom Brady being able to maneuver and wiggle out of it. He's like, this is all on Brady now. And I said, you know what, Mike Florio, you might be a hater. You might be somebody who I know hates my team, but the truth's the truth, bro. He said, hey, he's been able to get away with all of this. I'm in the booth and all. He said, no, Mark Davis put it in writing. He said he read the same shit. He did this same shit. Remember yesterday? I was like, yeah, Mike Florio might be a hater, but he's on to something, dog. He said, Brady, you on the clock. There ain't no wiggle room with this one. Whatever happens is you. You don't get to say you didn't have anything to do with Pete Carroll. Oh, I didn't pick Pete. Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, I didn't have anything involvement with Shedeur Sanders. Oh, they just called me up when it came to Cam Miller. He said, all of that's done. Now we're going to see what Brady gonna do. He didn't say nothing about Spike Tech. He didn't mention Spike Tech at all. He said, Brady messed this up. It's all on TB12. And you know what? He right. Hey, man, a broken clock is right twice a day. Okay? Even a hater can get it right twice a day. If their whole existence is hating you, you don't get to say everything is that they said is fake. You really did steal $200 out of the McDonald's cash register when you was in the 11th grade. You really did that shit. And your grandmama had to go in her savings account to save you from going to jail. That really happened, homie. He ain't lying about everything. You did get caught behind the bleachers with Big Shirley. You did. So like I said before, TB12 is on the clock, bruh. All right, man. Maurice Ross, what's going on, big dog? A lot of coaches being fired, especially Harbaugh. It's crazy, 18 years. Mike Tomlin, he next. Mike Tomlin next, bruh. What's going on, Sarah? Hey, Sarah, is your boy Mike Tomlin gone? Omar Epps, is he going to be gone? If y'all don't win a playoff game, are they getting rid of him? Sarah's the resident Steeler queen on here. Let me know. I mean, shoot, they could probably go ahead and shoot Juice too. I know Pac won't be in it, but I think everybody else can be in it. I'm pretty sure Marlon Wayans and Leon and the rest of them cats could be in it. I'm pretty sure they're still around, but in regards to Pac, he won't be there. All right, okay. All right, Maurice Ross said, happy birthday to the legend Howie Long, man. Come on, bro. Go pick this up at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com, man. Go have some respect. All right. Sharif in the building said Steelers. Hey, man, I read some of the Steelers comments, and the Steelers fan says, thank you. Harbaugh was a worthy opponent, bruh. They said that Harbaugh and Tomlin had the second most faced each other the second most times in history after George Halas and Curly Lambeau. Okay, Curly Lambeau, the Packers coach, class, Hall of Fame coach, and George Halas of the Bears has the most head-to-head matchups, and those two winning. Man, the Steelers are happy. Steelers like ding dong, the witch is dead. Not only did they missed the field goal, and we go into the playoffs, we got their coach fired, which is facts. The steel curtain got the Ravens flock. They got the head of Ravens flocked and fired. I know how that feels to get a coach fired. I remember when we got Brandon Staley fired after we kicked their teeth in 63-21 in that game, and Antonio Pierce and them, and then the next thing you know, Brandon Staley and Tom Telesco got fired. But then Mark had to hire Tom Telesco. I mean, it is what it is. All right. He said he would love our tight ends. John Harbaugh loves tight ends, bro. He definitely does that, man. He had Likely out there, man. He had Mark Andrews. Come on, man. Harbaugh comes to the Raiders. I'm not saying who I want. I'm not saying who I want. I'm not falling for you guys' dirty tricks. Okay? It's not my job to pick the coach. That's Harbaugh. That's your boy Spike Tech and Brady's job. I'm not helping nobody. If you're not bringing in a Raider, you're on your own. Okay? Simple as that. You better go get a Raider if you want to keep your job. If you want to bring in somebody else, so be it. I'm not co-signing nobody. I always get it right. I'm not co-signing I don't have to. My coach was Rich Bisaccia. Y'all got rid of my coach years ago. My other coach was Antonio Pierce. You got rid of him. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Sit up here and keep trying to predict what you guys are going to do? You're always going to turn left when it's a right turn, bro. It says no left turn. You're just turning left. Like, why are you turning the wheel this way? Oh, man, it's faster. All right, bro, you want to go against traffic? Go ahead. Like I said, let me just get out right here. Let me open, step out. You go ahead. Okay? So y'all go ahead with all of that. All right? Rocky Flores in the building. Sharif said Tomlin definitely next unless some miracle they win the Super Bowl. Oh, he gone. Super Bowl, only thing that saves him, dog. He out the door. These NFL owners, bro. These NFL owners are so effing greedy, bro. They're so greedy, man. Like, they just want to rebuild instead of saying what it is. They want to rebuild. Like Lamar is only, how old is Lamar? 27? They want to rebuild, bro, which is, and the reason why they want to rebuild is because of revenue and money. I've been to MMT Stadium, dog. I've been to a game there. Okay? And that stadium, when it's not cold, is beautiful. It's packed. It's a sellout. One of my closest friends is a Ravens season ticket holder. Okay? They're sold out. We don't got to pay Harbaugh. You start getting rid of people. You keep Lamar there to keep the doors open, and you can stack some chips, man. Steelers doing the same shit. There ain't no reason to get rid of Tomlin, man. Tomlin ain't the reason why the Steelers ain't winning shit. The reason why y'all ain't winning shit is because y'all don't want to bring in a quarterback, a real quarterback. Y'all want to keep bringing in Hall of Fame old people. That's what you want to do, bro. It's like the Hollywood Squares, the old television show, the Hollywood Squares, or what they call Big Brother. All you do is get some old, washed-up ass people with a name to come in and put together a couple of bunk beds and throw these fools in a room, and you film what they doing. Of course, they're gonna have a problem. Each one of them used to be somebody, and now they're around a bunch of nobodies, and now you just film them fighting and calling each other N words and B's and H's and C words and everything else. I mean, come on, man. Get out here and get back out here on these blocks, and you're going to find out, man, it ain't the same blocks it was when you were out 20 years ago. Ain't nothing worse than being the old nigga in the club, dog. Out at the club with the shirt open, with the taco meat out. Yeah, girl, what you drinking? You out there old enough to be their granddaddy trying to pop at them. You can pop at them if you lead with your wallet. How much you need? How much you need? You need some money? Pop got some money. Yeah, then you could be the coolest cat in the club if you popping bottles with models and you breaking bread. But if you think you in there because you cute, you ain't. It ain't working. Yusuf in the building, what's going on? Okay. Justin Saw, what's goody? What's happening? Rocky Flores. All right, man. Sheree said Baltimore needs defensive end too. Spike Tech, get on the phone. Jackson Harbaugh for Harbaugh 2-for-1 special. Well, here's the thing. The problem with Lamar's contract is that Lamar's contract is hella big, bruh. Y'all was complaining about Geno. You gonna blow all of that on a Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson don't play defense, and Lamar Jackson don't play special teams. What are you gonna do? All you're gonna do is run around and score, and you guys are gonna give it right back. That's all you're gonna do. He's gonna run around, score, and the defense gonna give it right back. Oh, we got a field goal. Defense gives up a touchdown. Oh, we got a touchdown. Defense gives up 2. Like, you don't have enough to be talking about bringing in a Lamar Jackson, but if he comes, so be it. It is what it is. You guys will be highly entertained, and you still won't do anything. And that offensive line, you can forget it. All right. Okay. Comment, like, and subscribe, y'all. Straight up. That's right, Rocky. What's going on? All right, man. We out here chilling. All right, man. Yeah, we're coaches come to die. I mean, man, you gotta die one day, huh? You gotta die one day. I mean, you're gonna die sooner or later. You might as well come to Las Vegas, man, and play a couple of slot machines before you're out of here. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Okay, or it was. It is, man. All right. Okay. All right, Booty Bang, man, where you been at, big dog? Booty Bang. Hey, Booty Bang, you must have just be fresh out. You fresh out right now, dog. Don't tell me you got caught up in a damn, a state-to-state case. You know what I'm saying? I hope you didn't get caught up in a state-to-state. All right. All right, you already know what I'm talking about, too. Okay. All right, man, Blaze one for the nation. That's what I'm doing. Black Steel, I like Harbaugh, but it's a no for me. With that coach long tenure and his success, he's going to want control. Well, I mean, don't you think that's what he should ask for? I mean, as somebody with his pedigree, it is what it is, bruh. You know? I mean, that dude definitely can come in and ask something. And to be honest with you, there's teams that'll give him control. He can go to Atlanta and be the king of Atlanta tomorrow. Now, this same situation, Philadelphia did the same thing to Andy Reid. Fired Andy Reid. I know y'all have forgotten that he used to be the coach of Philadelphia. You lost a Super Bowl with Philly when he was with Donovan McNabb. And remember when T.O. was doing sit-ups in the lawn in his driveway and all of that shit. Guess how long it took for the Chiefs to give him a job when he was announced as the coach? 1 week. 1 week after Andy Reid was fired, the Chiefs hired him a week later. Do not think John Harbaugh is going to be floating around unless he doesn't want a job. If he wants a job, he can get a job. People are going to be getting ready to fire people. I'll tell you this right now. If Miami knows that they can get John Harbaugh, then Mike McDaniel's gone. There's a whole bunch of people that's going to be out on their ear, bruh, to find out. They'll be like, you got to get your ass out of here. You don't think the Cowboys would get rid of Brian Schottenheimer if they knew that John Harbaugh was interested in coming to Big D? Oh, shit. Get your ass up out of here. Now. Right now. Man, ain't nothing better than that, bro. Ain't nothing better than that. Okay? This is the equivalent of Taylor Swift when she didn't have a record deal and she's just floating around. Everybody's throwing record deals at her, dog. She's like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just start my own label. I'm just gonna go ahead and just be my own label, do all my albums over. Straight up. Biggest free agent coach is John Harbaugh right now. Ain't nobody fooling with him. I don't care who you name. He's the hottest man right now. Y'all should have got your shit together. Now big JH is walking around. Nuts dragon. Okay? Sharif said Browns are gonna get Judkins back. And yeah, they're gonna get a bunch of things back, man. I'm just glad that hating ass Kevin Stefanski got fired. Okay? Justice Oz said might as well bring in Kingsbury. We were supposed to have Kingsbury before. Kingsbury was our offensive coordinator for about 15 minutes until asked Tom Telesco, until he said, hey, we're going to retract that 3-year deal and only give you a 2-year deal. But guess what? He didn't get along with the coach over there, and they had a change of philosophy. Cliff Kingsbury, man, come on, bro. Cliff Kingsbury is one of those play callers that are innovative. He's on that list. He's on that list. Of course, you got the Kyle Shanahans and Sean McVays are at the top of the totem pole. Those two dudes are the best play callers in football. Then you got underneath him the Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's under that. Okay. Then you got Cliff Kingsbury and them cats. He's a top 10 offensive coordinator when it comes. Matter of fact, I think Cliff Kingsbury, as far as play calling, listen to what I'm saying. Not success level, not all of that. Play calling is a top 5 play caller. Innovative. Somebody who's going to call innovative shit, innovative formations, everything that you see when you see Kyle Shanahan and them cats, when you see the 49ers and they're doing all these different type of plays that you ain't never seen before, and Sean McVay and Ben Johnson, what he's doing with the Bears. Cliff Kingsbury gonna come in with a whole offensive game plan, and he knows how to deal with young quarterbacks because he went in there, and the first year Jaden Daniels was there. Who was the rookie of the year? Jaden Daniels was. You bring in a Dante Moore, or you bring in a Mendoza, and you bring in Cliff Kingsbury. Ooh. See, now you got something. All right. User said Harbaugh better fit in Atlanta. Egalitarian said, who do you think John Spytek will hire at HC? I don't know. I don't know what Buccaneers think. These are 2 Buccaneers, man. I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. Okay, I'm just telling you, he better go along with the syllabus, as I was telling you guys yesterday. This is the syllabus. It's been sitting out all night. This is exactly the statement from Mark Davis. I'm glad I got it here because you keep asking me what he needs to do. It's already written out. It's already here. This is who he better hire. It says right here. Moving forward, General Manager John Spytek will lead all football operations in close collaboration with Tom Brady. That means John Spytek is the manager. Tom Brady is the assistant manager. Okay? When John Spytek has to go to the bank, Tom Brady will be running it. While when he comes back, Tom Brady won't. Including the search for the club's next head coach. That's what Mike Florio was talking about. Brady, you're locked in. No more excuses. Together, they will guide football decisions with a shared focus on leadership, culture, and alignment with the organization's long-term goals. So you need to be talking to them, dog. Brady and Spytek, best friends in real life. John Spytek has a son. His name is Tom. Named after who? Tom. You need to be talking to them. You got your best friend and both of you guys are running the Raiders. No excuses, bruh. You can't say I don't get along with him. You can't say I don't think like him. You guys are best boys. You ain't nothing to talk about. You better get it done. So don't ask me what he's going to do. You need to be asking him. It says right here. Leadership, culture, and alignment with the organization's long-term goals. Signed, Mark Davis. It's already here, bro. Figure it out. But I'm gonna tell you now, Spytek gets it wrong, he's fired next year. Spytek will be looking for a job. He'll be standing with you, trying to reload his EBT card, bro. Hey, John Spytek, what are you doing here? Oh man, shoot, I'm getting my benefits just like you. I'm getting my unemployment benefits too. Play with him if you want to. Hey, playtime over, bro. First pick of the draft, $115 million under the cap. Shit. Hey, man, I don't feel sorry for nobody, bro. And I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. Y'all got what y'all wanted. No, you didn't. Y'all wanted to tank the whole season to get the first pick. That didn't happen, did it? Shaq messed that up when I predicted at the beginning of the game we were going to win the game. I mean, I ruined y'all whole shit. I mean, I sunk your battleship because that's what I do. I did it last year, too, when I said we were going to win the last 2 games. All right. Okay. Zachary Orr is a DC. Okay. Well, he was told to fire Monken and he wouldn't do it. Okay. Now, to me, that's kind of crazy, unless he's going to bring Monken with him, because Monken doesn't have a job either, bro. I mean, the boss tells you to get rid of Johnny, bro, and you don't get rid of Johnny, and now you and Johnny don't got a job. I mean, the job must really be bad for you to say, you know what, we both getting fired. I mean, Johnny's like, hey, bro, let me keep my job, man. Just nah, dog. Okay. All right, man. Lamar got worst buck in the world. Henry fumbling that team, dropping, kicking it. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. Lamar don't have the worst luck when it comes to going to the bank. He seems to be doing very well when he goes to the bank. The bank, he doesn't have any issues. Okay. I think he has 160 million guaranteed. He don't got no wife, no baby mamas. He doing pretty damn good, bro. Keep it like that. Okay. Stay away from these Instagram models. Okay. Whatever you do, LJ, stay away from them. And if you do, bring your own packets. Bring your own packets. Don't be using her. I got one. Nope. Better use your own packets, homie. You better use your own. Okay, straight up. All right. What's up, Jamal? Okay. All right, man. See, at this point, I don't know who would want to come coach our disaster. I mean, there's a lot of good reasons to come and coach the Raiders. For the first time in probably a good 10 years, the Raiders have leverage. The Raiders have leverage. We have cap space up the ass. We have a first pick of the draft. We have a clean slate. We have an opportunity for somebody to come in here and really get themselves in a good situation. But the only problem is that we're so volatile that you could be fired in 1 year. Like I said before, whatever you do, don't move your wife and kids to Las Vegas, bro. Don't buy a house, number one. If you're a coach, don't buy a house. If you're a coach or a free agent quarterback and you come to the Raiders, don't buy a house, Airbnb your shit, and two, do not move your family and uproot your kids from school to come to Las Vegas. Because like I said yesterday, your 15-year-old daughter is going to be mad you pulled her out of school in her sophomore year only to go back next year as a junior when you missed her whole sophomore year. It doesn't make sense. Keep your family over there. FaceTime them every day because you have no job security. There is no job security in Las Vegas, bro. Unless you're Mark, unless you're Sandra, and you're Brock Bowers. He's like the only person ain't nobody saying trade rumors. That's it. And Genty, because Genty got a rookie deal. But Max, they trying to trade Max every 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds, I see a new team coming out talking about we're trading for Max. I swear, man, I saw on ESPN the Toronto Argonauts are going to trade for Max Crosby. I mean, I'm so sick of all you guys with your funky ass trade rumors, man. Get one right, bro. Oh man, hey man, shoot, man, the Houston Oilers are going to trade for him. Hey man, aren't they the Titans now? Nah, they're getting ready to start the Houston Oilers again, and they're gonna trade for Max. Y'all say any damn thing, bro. Anything. Okay. All right. Raiders are in some trouble. Sure, they'll pick the wrong coach. Not worried about it. I'm a 3-ringer. I don't care what they do. Okay. I'm goated. Rain Balboa. I'm straight. I don't care what they do, bro. I'm sitting on 3 Super Bowl rings, 3 Lombardis. So no matter what the Raiders do, you're not talking to me. You need to go to some of these younger channels and go talk to them. They're the ones that are still trying to get a ring. I'm good. They can do whatever. Okay. I'm definitely not going to cry if they pick the wrong coach. They've been doing it all this time. I just laugh. Okay. That's all I do. Make a video and laugh. Okay. Definitely got to pay Harbaugh, and Spytech will have limited control once again. Hey, man. Mark Davis is handcuffing every general manager. He's handcuffing everyone. Before, I'm thinking, oh man, you're just I thought Mark was playing favorites. No, he's not. He's cuffing everybody. Anybody that come work for Mark Davis, you're handcuffed, man. You got one arm behind your back, bro, and it is what it is. Do you want the job or not? Raiders don't need to win any games to Mark to make money, bro. All those games are sold out. You guys were really under the impression that when you looked in the stands and you saw nobody there, that those seats aren't really paid for already. They're already paid for, bro. That game's been sold out. Okay? Roger Rader said Harbaugh for sure. If they draft a quarterback without fixing that old line, it's like watching, I ain't watching a game next season. I ain't worried about what you're doing. I watch every game. I mean, you just got two eyes. Unless you're an alien, we're not worried about two eyes, bro. You don't have to watch. And you know what? You don't have to tell us you're not going to watch. Just don't do it. I mean, why make an announcement what you're not going to do? All right. Justin Saw said, no way Brian Flores has his locker room issues from what I read. Hey, man. Like I said before, bro, whatever John Spytek and Tom Brady brings home is what you're eating, homie. Raider Nation, whatever those two dudes go out and hunt and bring back, that's what you're eating. If they bring home a platypus, you're eating that, okay? You don't get to call a shot on what you're gonna happen. Just be me, bro. I got my own food. Hey, Shaq, you wanna eat some of this platypus, bro? You put some Frank's hot sauce on it. Doesn't taste as bad. Nah, bro, I got my own. I got me a tomahawk, bro. I'm over here chilling. I got my own chef, okay? I don't eat with the Raiders what they cook. You do. Okay? I'm just letting you guys know, man. Whatever these two dudes bring home, that's what you're eating, bro. Okay? That's what you're eating. All right? You're gonna eat some Sonic the Hedgehog tonight. That's what it is. I don't got no sympathy for nobody that's a fan of this team. You better have gotten your rings like I did. All right? Okay, Vance Joseph is a Rooney Rule interview. That's all. Well, they don't have to do. Vance Joseph being a Rooney Rule is irrelevant because Robert Saleh is a minority and he's on the list. Brian Flores is a minority. He's on the list. So how is you only need one minority candidate to make the Rooney Rule? Why do you have three minority candidates? That's why I think it's bullshit. I don't believe that he's a minority candidate when you've already filled that. You've already filled that already. You either bring Robert Saleh over, you filled it. You brought in Flores, you filled it. Why are you bringing in another black man? Just because? To try to make sure? Well, you know, we need three people of color just to overdo it. No. No. You already got that covered. So you're going to have to come up with something else because that's Rooney Rule. You only need one. They got three. One of them brothers is being considered, maybe two. All right, straight up. Bill Holloway, wouldn't Harbaugh be want a reunion with PG? Coming with a reunion with PG. Is PG still on the staff? Has anybody heard anything? I haven't heard anything about PG being retained. PG doesn't have a deal, does he? I ain't heard shit. I ain't heard nothing about Patrick Graham. Okay. All right, Miss Patrice in the building. What's going on? 64% Harbaugh, 36% Flores in the poll. All right, man, clean beans. Harbaugh couldn't win with an MVP. He can't turn the Raiders around. Well, what are you talking about? Harbaugh already has a championship. Harbaugh won a Super Bowl with Joe Flacco. Come on, bro. He already won one. You can't say that about him. He won one with Joe Flacco over Colin Kaepernick when he was in his prime. What are you talking about? You don't get to say that, bro. When we all know Lamar has underachieved in the playoffs, dog. We've all seen Lamar underachieve. We've seen it countless times. Me and my boy Ant Cuts was talking about it last night. Like, man, Lamar he's not succeeding, bro. So you can't say he can't win with an MVP. He's already won with somebody who's not as good, who's in the same division in Joe Flacco. He's already won his Super Bowl already. So I don't know what you're talking about. He had Ray Lewis. He had that defense. He had great defenders on that team, bro, when he won. Okay? Ed Reed, man, shit. You got a good defense, you got to do shit. His defense is horrible. So, like I said before, you guys, what y'all come over and y'all used to saying and getting away with, you're not going to get away with it over here. You gotta really know what you're saying. You can't use he didn't win with an MVP when he won with somebody who was not. It's Lamar who's not showing up. I saw Lamar fumbling the football, throwing it to the wrong team, doing all kinds of shit. Okay? Lamar got to get his shit together. All right, John Banker, I like Flores' defensive mind, but I don't want him treating Mendoza the way he treated Tua. There we go. Thank you. Somebody who has some sense, somebody who actually knows Flores' history. John Bankhead got that shit nailed to the bankhead, baby. You got that shit right. I have been telling these fools that Brian Flores is a reformed prisoner, bro. He's somebody who got out and now he's trying to live a clean life. But go look at his record. When they ran his damn background check, you go find out what he did to Tua Tagovailoa when Tua was a rookie. Go find that out. Do your homework instead of you preaching and being caught up in a last name. Oh, his name is Flores. We're going to win the Super Bowl. Don't be so simple. Don't be a simpleton. Look at what he did to Tua Tagovailoa and go listen to what he had to say. Go look at what Tua had to say about Brian Flores and everybody else on that team. Them cats was getting ready to put hands on him, dog. He was talking so greasy to these dudes, they was ready to beat his ass. Plenty of players were getting ready to put hands on him, dog. Okay, they're like, man, I'm about to knock this cat out. Because he's talking on some Billy Badass type shit. Like, what? What you gonna do? All that? What? Man, shit. Brian Flores ain't what y'all think he is. He's over there being a good citizen now. Give him the damn keys to the car and see what happens. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. It's one thing to pass the blunt around to y'all blunt smokers. It's another one to have the greedy cat with the blunt. Everybody put in on the pack, and he's hogging it up because he went to go get it. Oh shit! Well, I got it, so y'all gotta wait. Hold on, man. Putting his mouth all. Hey man, why you putting your mouth up? Nah, hey man, shit, man. You got a car? Do you got a car? You don't got a car, dude. I use my gas. I use my gas. That's why I'm a cigar smoker, bro. I never pass a blunt around. I don't know how y'all do that. Especially when you see the girls they've been kissing on and everything else. How in the hell do you put your mouth on the blunt that they put their mouth on? Especially you got that little purple shit. that purple lip. I don't understand. I've never been a weed smoker. I don't understand how y'all do that. Okay. John Harbaugh should go to the Raiders if he wants to fade in obscurity. Well, you know what, Rainbow Boy, you haven't even said your team one time. So that just goes to show you how proud you are of your squad. I mean, anybody that barks about what somebody else's team is, I done read 3 or 4 of your comments. You have refrained to tell us who your squad is. Okay? I'm not going to read any more of your comments until you say what your team is. You've been barking a little bit too much without saying and identifying yourself. One thing about Raider fans, I'll say this. We deserve everything that's going on with our team, but we never walk into the party and not say, Raiders. We always announce ourselves, bruh. That's the problem with you guys. Y'all don't want to announce yourselves. You just want to talk shit, but you don't want to announce yourself. When you walk in the building, announce yourself, bruh. Broncos fan, Cowboy fan, 49er fan, Packer fan, Bears fan. Instead of it, you're popping it like an ugly stripper on a Saturday night with no lap dances, bruh. Tell me what your squad is, and then we can go from there, bruh. I shouldn't have to ask you. You've been on here. I've been on here an hour. You haven't said your squad once. Can I stand you kind of cats? I ain't gonna block you yet. But if I keep reading that you won't say your team, I will throw your ass on your ear like Jazzy Jeff. Y'all know how we do it over here. You don't get to pop it and don't tell us what your squad is, bro. Okay? Said yes or no, both of them, man. Confusing. All right? I see you. Becky, what's up, Becky? Oh, my God. Becky Holder in the building. What's up, Beck? Hey, Beck, it's good to have you here. My girl Becky on here, Beck. What's happening? It's good to see you, girl. Happy New Year. I'm glad you got on here. I've been waiting for you to get here. Okay? Charles Vessel, John Harbaugh to the Raiders. Okay? Patrice, what's up, P? I'm trying to figure out, does the Steelers or Ravens think is a better coach? Grass is always greener on the other side. They're going to find out the hard way. Wait till they announce. When the Ravens announce the next head coach, bro, I'm going to be crying laughing. He going to be a straight bum. Watch, bro. I can't wait. It's going to be funny as shit, all right? And when the Steelers do, it's going to even be funnier. Okay. Flores wanted Herbert. Tua isn't good. Doesn't matter. Stop making excuses for her. Stop making excuses for him, dog. You don't get to disrespect somebody because they didn't draft who you wanted, bro. This has nothing to do with who you drafted. This has something to do with how you talk to people. It wasn't just Tua that he talked shit to. He talked shit to a bunch of people, bro. It's all documented. But y'all want to give this cat a pass. Plus, he's suing the NFL right now. Y'all really want a head coach that's suing Roger Goodell and shit? Just get John Gruden if you're going to do that. Y'all definitely don't want to win no Super Bowl, bro. I mean, without question, y'all make excuses for the wrong people, bro. He was not a good person, dog. He might be cool now, but come on, man. He ain't apologized for none of that shit he did. He didn't go apologize to that man. You don't get to say because he wasn't good, you could talk to you any kind of way. Hell nah. Where y'all getting that shit from? Y'all ain't good employees, but you wouldn't let the manager call you out your name unless you a punk. Hey, you're not a good employee, Floyd. Your mama got 2 yellow teeth, man, and one of them's falling out. Oh, well, man, I'm not a good employee anyway, so it's cool. You're right. No, hell no. You got to talk to people right. This is a work environment. You don't get to make a hostile work environment because Tua's not a great quarterback, bro. What are you talking about? That's why you got fired. That's why the nigga got fired in the first place. I can't believe you said that, bro. Come on, man. What's up, Chunker? Said hard pass on both. I mean, shit, beggars can't be choosers, bro. I mean, y'all think y'all got it in the bag? Y'all been picking bum quarterbacks and coaches for the longest. Okay. Shreve said Jamar Lepney wasn't healthy this year. Hey, man, don't matter. Okay. Ken Black said lots of drops and fumbles. Yeah. Okay. All right. I wouldn't take that point. Okay. All right. Scott Newman, Brady's going to be a negative on top of getting a coach decision. Okay. What coach fits the Raider culture? Patrick Graham, Rich Bisaccia. It's not hard. Patrick Graham, he's right there in that building. Go do what Al Davis would do. Go over there and go pick him up. Go knock on the door. PG, you the coach. You talking about? Patrick Graham's been a defensive coordinator with 5 regimes. Yeah, Patrick Graham. Rich Bisaccia, the guy you should have kept in the first place. Go do that if you really want Raider culture. But you don't want Raider culture because you don't have Raiders making the decisions. You have 2 Patriots doing. I mean, two Buccaneers doing it. Okay. Imagine if you told Al Davis on the day of the tuck rule the TV would be part of the Raiders. Exactly. It was why we cursed. And that's not why we cursed. It's not why we cursed, bro. We cursed because of the decisions we made before Brady got here. Brady is not the curse. The curse is that quarterback that y'all absolutely have been unable to replace 3 years later. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your curse. Your curse is the cat who you didn't do right when you should have did it, and now you have been straight looking like boo-boo kitty for the past 3 years. That's your problem, dog. Brady's only been with us a year. You was cursed before that shit. Cut it out. When you let Josh McDaniels come in here and straight take a piss on the wall and write his name, that's when you started getting cursed. It ain't got nothing to do with Tom Brady. Tom Brady is just an extension. Okay? That's what it is. All right? Straight up. Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones need to be fired. Leon and Marlon Wayans were above the rim. Pocket with juice. Okay, well, shit, whatever. All right. Okay. What's going on, BR? Xavier said, manage John in the Graham division with his brother. You know what he's thinking about it. Man, he'll beat it. He'll beat his brains in. What's up, Eat Trip? What's going on, Eat Trizzle? Eat Trizzle in the building. Patrice, Steelers want to rebuild. I think they was in a rough man with Tomlin, but be on the couch fast. I agree. Okay, Eat Trip in the building. Said John Harbaugh. Good video on firing Pete Carroll. Hey, bro, that's what I do, dog. All I do is come in here, man, and just knock shit over the fence. The things that I do over here just do not get the credit it deserves, bro. Let's recap. Number 1, dude, I said at the beginning of the game, first of all, let's go back. I said we didn't have to tank to get the first pick. We didn't. We got the first pick. And then at the beginning of the game, I cussed every Team Tank, a.k.a. Team Twerk, a.k.a. Stripper Nation fan that wanted us to tank and lose all the games. I cussed you out and called you every name in the book, which was absolutely brilliant and broke your whole camisole down. And then I predicted we were going to win the game before the game. And then I called Malcolm Kuntz's safety while the play was in. I said, give me, when am I going to get a sack? And got that in front of everybody. I mean, shit. And then I said Daniel Carson was going to knock the 60-yarder down and we won. That's all I do. Can't nobody fool with me over here, bruh. You can't. No matter how much you don't like me, don't matter. It doesn't matter. Because if liking me had anything to do with it, I'd still be doing what I'm doing. So yeah, man, I definitely did a good video because that's what I do. All right. Okay, we're definitely not trading our pick for Lamar. I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. I'm not trading nothing. I'm keeping everything the way it is, bro. We got our first pick. We got our money. Let Tom Brady and John Spytek do what they do. Because whatever happens, it's their fault. It says right here. This is the official statement from Mark Davis. See Mark Davis's name at the end? Mark Davis said it's their fault. It's on them. I want to see if they could get it done. I want to see if these guys really know what they're doing. Scott Common in the building. Justice Austin, I think Joe Burrow can change the culture of the silver and black to a winning one. Joe Burrow is a great quarterback. The problem is he's injury prone. That's the problem with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow's injury prone at this point. At this tenure in his career, he's not healthy. Tell me when Joe Burrow's played a full season. When was the last time? Somebody go look it up. When was the last time Joe Burrow played a complete season? I guarantee you it's been years. He's always hurt. Great quarterback. Hall of Fame credentials. But he can't stay healthy, bro. Okay? He can't. It's like Justin Hurtbert. You know, that's what I call him. You know, Charger fans don't like it. Okay? It's Herbie when they call him. I call Justin Hurtbert. Because every year, he's what? He's hurt. Bert. Every year. Every year. Always hurt. Same with him, dog. He's hurt all the time. Why do you think Joe Flacco is on that roster? A 44-year-old Joe Flacco is on that roster because of who? Because Joe Burrow gets hurt all the time. What's up, Scott? Patrice said 1, 2, 3 Cancun. All right, man. Major Raider. Hey, man. It's the GOAT's birthday today. Happy birthday to Howie Long, man. Go pick up the Howie Long shirt, man. Hey, remember this one? Remember this one? Major Raider right here, Los Angeles. You know you were there. Los Angeles, 1983 world champs. Come on, bro. You remember. How about the rest of you guys out there, you team tankers? Do you guys remember this one? Do you remember how it felt when we won this? No. No, you don't. You have no idea. Okay. Rocky Flores, it's crazy that they fired John. Like, why? Lamar would be a good fit with the Raiders. Nah. Lamar with the Raiders isn't going to help us. It's not going to help us, bro. I think Lamar's where he needs to be. I think they've made their decision. They're going to stick with Lamar. And it's the same thing. It's the same decision that happened with Shaq and Kobe. When the Lakers traded Shaquille O'Neal was the dominant player on that team, and they picked Kobe because he was younger. Shaq went and won a championship with Dwayne Wade, but ultimately who was the person they made the decision? And what was the right decision? Well, if you look at it now, going with Kobe and keeping Kobe and getting rid of Shaq was the best decision. Even though Shaq won a championship immediately after that. So what are they saying? They're saying we're going to get rid of John Harbaugh and keep Lamar Jackson. The only problem is Lamar is he's still haphazard. He's still up and down. He's still this, down, this. He's still roller coastering. He has to stay where he's supposed to be. And he hasn't been doing it. Okay? Bill Holloway said John could take the Michigan job too. I wouldn't take the Michigan job if I was him, dog. Why do I want to go do what my little brother did? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't follow in my little brother's footsteps. My little brother's supposed to be following my footsteps. I ain't doing it. I wouldn't. I'm like, I ain't going to go to college. Go to college for what? I wouldn't do it. Okay? He has no reason to do that. Okay? Fisher Juice me, what do you think of Spytek's press conference? I didn't watch it. I don't do press conferences. Y'all know that. If you're new around here, you don't know that. I'm tired of press conferences, man. What am I gonna do? See them keep talking about the same shit? They talk about. I don't do press conferences, bro. You want me to be at the press conference, win the Super Bowl? I'll be there. I'm not watching these dudes with the same thing every week. You're crazy as hell, man. I got better things to do. Okay. All right, man. Sarah talking to Miss Patrice. Okay, McDermott might be next if they don't go to a Super Bowl. Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott, man, it's funny that I don't hear his name. Sean McDermott is a coach that is he's just good enough. I put him a little bit when it comes to just good enough to keep your job. I put Kyle Shanahan number 1. I've been telling my father, my brother, my homies, everybody. Y'all know I'm from a 49 family, all my friends and all. I'm the only Raider fan in my family because I'm the black sheep of the family. I'm the one that I do what I want. I don't go along with what the family's going along with. Okay? Hey, we're all gonna go to Applebee's. Well, I don't like Applebee's, man. I'm gonna go to I'll see y'all later. I mean, that's me. I ain't doing it. Okay? Eating Applebee's is all right, but I'm just using them as a metaphor. The point is, Kyle Shanahan is just good enough to keep his job. How do you keep your job when you've lost 2 Super Bowls in a row, bro? Matter of fact, you've lost 3. Because when you were the offensive coordinator for the Atlanta Falcons and you had a 28-3 lead on the GOAT at halftime, how do you blow a 25-point lead in 30 minutes? How do you blow 2020 Super Bowl, Pandemic Bowl, you're up 10 in the fourth quarter, and then by the middle of that fourth quarter, you're losing by 12? How do you do it again in Vegas? He's just good enough to keep his job. Sean McDermott's the same. He's just good enough. He does just enough to keep his job. Just enough. Win a playoff game, in the mix every year. Josh Allen MVP, come up short. Lose to the Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs aren't going to be there. So the Bills have no excuse to get to the bowl, bruh. The Bills should go to the bowl. I don't want them to, but I'd rather Jacksonville win. Okay? Because that's, my family's down there. But he has nobody in his way now in the AFC, bruh. If he don't win, he needs to be fired too. All right? Sharif said if Spytek wasn't Brady's teammate in Michigan, he wouldn't have been fired. He would have been fired too. Well, he wouldn't have been hired in the first place. John Spytek had never been a general manager in his life. He's been the assistant general manager. He was an assistant manager at Wendy's. Now he's a manager at Burger King. He ain't never been no manager. Been no person running no shit. Brady took care of his own. Salute to Tom Brady for taking care of his people, bruh. I mean, y'all got friends right now. They got you need a job, and there's a job opportunity right there. They won't even tell you about it because they don't want you working there. They don't want you working there, bro. That's your boy, but you don't want him working with you. You don't want him there. Hey, man, doesn't Courtney need a job, man? Courtney could come over here, man. Nah, man, Courtney got to do it on his own, dog. Courtney don't need to be over here. Yeah, that's y'all, bro. You won't even tell your boy who needs a job that there's a job available, bro. Tom Brady took care of his. Salute to the cats that take care of their people, bro. Okay? That's what it is. Brady took care of his boy. Hey, man, come over here, dog. I done bought into these Raiders, man. We gonna come, I'm gonna plug you in with the job of your dreams. But now, Mark Davis is like, y'all got to deliver. That's straight up, man. I love it. All right. Champion Chuck, you think Cliff and John want to be given orders from not their own GM? Hey, man, beggars can't be choosers at this point. Cliff Kingsbury was an OC. He already had a GM. How is he going to pick a GM? He ain't no coach unless he becomes a coach. But the Raiders, the Raiders don't have to worry about that because it's already in stone that it says right here, General Manager John Spytek will lead all football operations in close collaboration with Tom Brady, including the search for the club's next coach. So don't come into the job interview if you are thinking you're going to run some shit. You don't get to come over here and tell TB12 and Spytek nothing. It's already in stone. These are your bosses. What are you doing here? Why are you sitting in the lobby? Well, you know what? I need a Learjet. I need a big booty secretary. I need a comp at the damn at Dre's. Come on, bruh. It's already been in stone. You got a GM. You come to the Raiders. Don't bring your ass here. Don't get off the plane. Don't accept the invitation unless you just want to come to Vegas and hang out for the weekend. What are you here for? Cliff Kingsbury wants to come and wants a job from us. He got to have a GM. Same with Harbaugh. You don't get to come over here and tell us shit. I give Mark credit for that. Mark's like, you ain't running nothing over here. For all you Mark sell the team guys, Mark is making it clear he ain't selling shit. And I don't blame him. Rocky Flores, you convinced me on Kingsbury, man. I'm going to incentive coach, man, less predictable. Mike Hurd in the building. Mike Hurd right there, man. Who days, man? The Bengals. Hey, Mike Hurd, I know you're happy as hell. You don't got to deal with Harbaugh ass no more. They just helped you guys out. Okay. All right, man. Azul in the building. What's up, Azul? Okay. He said, Shaq, are you interested in playing linebacker for the Niners? We're taking resumes. Nah, dog, but I got my brother. My brother's like 6'3". He like 6'3", 250. My little brother go over there and play. That's his squad anyway. I called my brother up to see if he wants to come over there and play linebacker, dog. Okay. But I will be at that game next year because we play the Niners inside Levi, and I haven't been in there. Oh, I'm gonna go home. I'm going home, and I'm acting a fool. I'm gonna act a fool up in there, bro. I can't wait. All right, but that is a good idea. Booty Bang in the building. Patrice, what's going on, Major Raider? Hey, man, Major Raider, man. Salute to you, man. All right. Yeah, the Toronto Argonauts is getting ready to trade for Max Crosby. You know what I'm saying? The Charlotte Hornets are trading for Max Crosby. Come on, man. We saw Max out there dunking in outside and dunking in the gym and all that. Hey, man, they're going to give him a 10-day contract. Stop with all the rumors, man. When 98 is lining up for us again next year, you guys are just going to be looking foolish. All right. Major Raiders chilling after celebrating birthday at Cheesecake Factory. That's what it is. Okay. Do we owe Pete Carroll any future money? Yeah. Pete Carroll had a 3-year deal. You know how much money Pete Carroll is going to be getting for the next 2 years per week? Pete Carroll's getting $300,000 a week for the next 2 years. You hear what I just told you? Pete Carroll's getting $300,000 a week. Thanks, wife, for cutting on the light. Yeah. Push it up. It'll cut on. Okay. So yeah, he's got to get paid. Or try the other way. All right. Raiders never needed the Rooney Rule. Their first Hispanic and black head coaches. Well, yeah, that's what happens, man. And the first woman president as well, bro. I mean, the Raiders, we're inclusive, man. Raiders ain't. We don't do the racism thing, even though there's a bunch of racists in Raider Nation now. I mean, it took y'all to go to Vegas for you guys to lift your heads up. You know damn well if you was in Oakland and you started spewing all that crazy shit, your ass would be on 880 getting ran over by a semi truck. And if you was in LA, you would be straight leaking before you even got out of your seat. Because LA Raider fans are the most gangster. You would make it. Now you're in Vegas. Now you think you're safe. So, hey, now it's time to call everybody out their name now. Okay? But hey, we know what it is. All right. Alfredo in the building. What's going on, Alfreezy? What's going on, big dog? Can't make it up. Town Raider in the house. Jim Harbaugh. Rich Pasaccia. John Harbaugh. Raiders for life. Chucky. Beast Mode. R&B running back coach. The Raiders nation deserve better. Let me know. It'd be a perfect coaching staff. Real Raiders, man. Start with some Raiders, man. Let's try something different. Okay? Let's try something different. All right, man. Right at home. Found out, man. Okay. Hey, Alfredo, you might want to talk to Bill Holloway about your rear main seal replaced, bruh. Talk to him. He could fix it. Okay. All right, man. Miss Patrice. All right, man. Load. You already know what it is. I'm always going to laugh. Bobby Patel, what's good? Okay. Welcome to the Titans, Harbaugh. I've heard that too. You guys. I heard Harbaugh to the Titans is heating up. Okay. All right. Straight up. All right, man. Chad Smith in the building. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Who would I want the Raiders' next HC? Kevin Mitchell. A real Raider, bro. A real Raider. Okay. I like Flores, but hesitating he's suing the NFL. There you go. I mean, come on, bruh. Do you hire somebody that got a Fed case? Hey, man, I like you as a candidate, man. But what's DEA? What's DEA mean? What's these guys with these DEA jackets? What are all these dogs? What's going on? Hey, man, like I said before, y'all want to hang out with a cat that's got a case, man? Good luck. All right, need to fire the whole house with AZ Cardinals. All right, man. Hopefully, someone you and young before the offensive minded. Stupid question for Raider Roaches again. I mean, come on, Maurice. All right. Okay. Brian Flores for Brooklyn. It's ain't personal. It's just his demeanor. Grew up Mike Tyson's hood. Everybody didn't grow up in Brooklyn, though. Salute. Salute to the BK. But the bottom line is you don't get to talk to everybody the same way, bro. I'm from the Bay. That don't give me a license to run around and start popping it where I'm not from. Come on, dog. I'm in LA. What do I look like running around here, popping it at cats down here, bro? Cats down here in South Central, cats down here in Compton and Watts and all of that. I start going down to the Great Street Crips down there and start popping it because I'm from the Bay. That's just how I talk. That's just my flavor. That's just how I spit. Nah, dog, you got to know who you talking to. Everybody's from everywhere. There's hoods everywhere. There's hoods in every city, every state. Well, not every city, but every state got a hood. You don't get to go to Miami and start popping the cats from somewhere else because you from Brooklyn. No, that ain't gonna fly, bro. I got a lot of folks that are back there. Okay, my sister-in-law live in Harlem. When I went to Harlem, dog, I washed my mouth. I didn't get the, hey, I'm Bay. I'm from the soil. I'm loyal to the soil, dog. You know what I'm saying? I get to do that shit. I knew where I was at. So he ran his yap. It is what it is. Okay? You don't get to do that in Brooklyn where they accept that. You don't come down to Miami doing that, dog. Okay? Like I said, man, there ain't no excuses. Hire the Chiefs defensive coordinator. Oh, you're talking about what's his name? What's the defensive coordinator's name for the Chiefs? What's his name? Damn, his name's on the tip of my tongue, man, but I know who you're talking about. David Rainey. Rich would be cool to let him hire his own staff, get Graham. Okay? Said, hard to solid, he can't play the game. He doesn't have to. Raiders Unchained, some Raider fans need to chill and quit saying we need to get an Indiana age coach. I mean, these guys don't know nothing about football, bro. They never even knew anything about this Indiana coach until a couple of weeks ago, bro. These dudes don't know. They just watch sports channels and then they decide what it is at that point, man. Okay? All right, straight up, man. I'm about to go inside, y'all. Get me some dinner. Okay? All right, some guys just need to change the scenery. I was just being born in October 83. Well, shit, man, guess what, bro? You a one ringer, homie. When you was born, the Raiders were what? The world champions. The Raiders were the world champions. Defending world champions, bro. You got a ring. You barely made it. Lamar was spoiled milk 4 years ago. Why ain't they get rid of him? What do you mean spoiled milk? The man won a MVP less than 4 years ago. Come on, man. Don't just make up shit. Okay? Come on, bruh. All right, man. Yeah. Topper says, thank you. I was saying this whole time about the Bills. Yeah, dog. I pay attention to the whole National Football League, you guys. Man, I wish I would have brought my light out, but I didn't think I was going to be out here long enough. Okay? All right, but it is what it is. Jaguars are going to be a problem. It's funny that you're saying that because that's true. Hey, babe. Oh, you going to bring my light out? See, I got a bomb-ass wife. She going to give me the light. Y'all in for a treat. No, I got it. I got it. Thank you. Thank you. How long before dinner? Did you get the stuff?
I just needed to get.
They didn't. Okay, so they didn't. So they didn't come.
They're on finishing up.
Okay. All right, Boogie. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this light working here. Hold on, y'all. I'm still here, y'all. Don't leave. Babe, give me the other light. I got it. Woo! That's your ass, Mr. Postman, as John Witherspoon would say. They lucky they got you, babe. Cause I was about to take my ass in the house. Y'all, man, come on, man.
It's cold out there. Where's your shoes?
I'm all right. You can pass me those slides if you want, babe. Yeah, my wife done hooked you guys up. I was about to leave y'all asses right here.
It's getting cold.
Yeah, thank you, babe.
Oh, wrong.
All right, hold on, y'all. She's making me put my slides on my little thing. Let's kick it over here. Thank you, babe. Man, y'all blessed. We having turkey tacos tonight, babe?
Yeah.
We got the famous turkey tacos tonight. Oh, man, shit. I'm going to be out here a little bit longer. Y'all getting blessed. Thanks, babe. Let's close the door. All right, man. Yeah, I did see I did see they fired Kevin Stefanski. Okay, looks like we owe Carroll 30 million. Yeah, man, you gotta pay that man. But guess what? We got the money. We got the money, dog. We got the money. Mm, 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 mm. Hey, Whittington Thomas, Patrice, Bill, Justice Saw, turkey tacos tonight. Y'all know what it is, bro. Y'all know what it is. Okay, I can't wait. It's all, man. The lights right, babe. Want the light out? It's on and popping. Oh, now the light goes out. Ah, man, you can't make it up. One more time. Hey, babe, give me the other light. Give me the other light. This light is tripping. Yeah, give me the other light. It doesn't want to stay on. Yeah, it doesn't want to stay on. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Yeah, just in case it goes out. Let me go ahead and put this up. All right, go ahead. I got it. This one's not going to go out. This one needs to be replaced. All right, y'all. I'm right here, bro. I'm about to hook the other light up. Thanks, babe. Nah, this one's brand new. I ain't worried about this. Yeah, this one's brand new. I ain't worried about this. Yeah, this light's brand new. Yeah. So yeah, it keeps going out. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, this light's bad. We're gonna have to order another one. But this one's brand new. We ain't gotta worry about it. Yeah. Okay, hold on, y'all. It's not the light, it's the plug. That's what it is. It's this damn plug. There we go. There we go. All right, man. All right, y'all. Got this other light. All right. All right, y'all. Let me get back to my cigar and shit. All right. Get back to it. All right. Okay. Hey, Shaq, I rode with you the Rider game. Hey, man, let's go. Let's go, baby. Okay, how many coaches we paying? Right now, the Raiders are paying Pete Carroll. We're still paying Antonio Pierce got paid already because it's only 1 year. We're still paying Josh McDaniels. We still owe John Gruden $10 million. We still owe John Gruden $10 million. And we still have to pay our general managers. We still have to pay Spytek. We're paying Spytek now. We got to pay Dave Ziegler, still paying him, and we're paying Tom Telesco. So the Raiders right now are spending about $130 million in people who ain't there anymore. Okay. All right. Major Raider said, "You're not lying about LA Raider fans." I know. I get along with y'all though, Major Raider. That's the good part. I don't have no problems with LA Raider fans. LA Raider fans and me get along great, bruh. And thank God they like me, bro. Y'all, because you're an LA Raider fan. Alfredo's a LA Raider fan. Christy Hurd's a LA Raider fan. And when I went to the games, I was good. They're like, "You in Oakland?" "Yeah, dog." I get along with them, dog. But a lot of you guys out there, you team twerkers, and y'all love to run y'all mouth and you think you safe. Let me just give you guys a quick history lesson, very short. I ain't gonna take long. There's a difference between Oakland Raider fans and LA Raider fans. Oakland Raider fans, when you popped it in there, because I seen plenty of fights in the stadium where Oakland Raider fans are fighting Oakland Raider fans. Do not think because you're a Raider fan that you won't get your ass whipped by another Raider fan, because you will, if you're saying the wrong shit. They'll beat your ass. You ain't getting out of your seat. They're gonna beat you down into your seat. You're gonna be getting carried out. LA Raider fans, they're going to try to beat your ass there. You're going to leave. And you're going to be noticing that there's a 6'4" Impala. Every time you turn left, they turn left. Every time you turn right, they turn right. Every time you go through a light, they run the light. Every time you get on the freeway, they behind you. Every time you get off the exit, they're at the exit. They're following you home. Oakland Raider fans aren't going to follow you home. They're going to beat your ass. They're going to let it be broken up, and then you're going to go about your business. LA Raider fans are going to follow you home to finish you off. That's the difference. That's the difference. They're not done with you. You're still breathing. Okay, straight up. $300,000 a week. That's just Pete. Mark Davis's money His pockets are so fat, it's like he got the mumps, bruh. He's got money to make things go away. Like they say, I'm not paying her to stay. I'm paying her to leave. He paid Pete Carroll $30 million to leave. But you owe me money. Think I'm worried about this change? You think I'm worried about this change, bro? Psh. Mark Davis made $900 million on the Super Bowl. Okay? Remember when everybody was complaining, oh man, the Chiefs are playing in our house, winning a Super Bowl. I'm like, you fool. Mark Davis made almost $1 billion just on the bowl, bruh. Location fee for the Super Bowl. Letting the Chiefs use our facility. The city fee. 900 million, bruh. That's not counting the draft. That was off the chain. That's not counting the Pro Bowl. That's not counting all the revenue that you're getting from the gambling. Mark Davis can't afford to get rid of anybody. I'll pay you. Just go away. All right. You said the hoodie. Nah. Alfredo said hire Howie head coach. Howie Long's not interested in coaching, bro. He's not interested in that at all. Okay. Said Bay Area. That's right, man. All right, straight up. I was working that game when Steeler fan was unalive. Like I said before. Listen to Major Raider. Major Raider used to work the games at the LA Coliseum in the heyday. So there was a Steeler fan that didn't make it out of there with his life, and he was there. Okay, mom's from Oakland. Dad from Brooklyn, New York. Mom's from Brooklyn, New York. Oh man, you shit. You a problem, J.E. If your dad's from the town and your mama's from the BK, you a problem. You a major league problem. You a major problem. Okay. Eric Bieniemy? No. There's a reason why he has enemy in his name. Mendoza about to bring his own coach in. You guys are reaching. Not if Tom Brady don't say that. Okay. Okay. You said, Chuck, you talk crazy to us all the time, and we got love for you and respect you. Nice, 3 wins. Coughlin and Ditka wasn't talking like the players. Hey, man, it ain't a matter of me talking crazy, man. It's I'm your friend. I'm your guy. It's like if you've been here long enough, like you've been Steel, you know when you with your boys and you out drinking and smoking and you guys are talking shit. You know that. Come on, man. I'm gonna say what my advantage is. It's just like, man, you with the homie, man, and the homie's fat and his girl's ugly. You always, when you drunk and you high and you smoking and y'all out partying and he starts popping it, you gonna let him know, man, shut your fat ass up. Yo, that's what you gonna do. He don't get to say, oh man, you always talking about my weight, bro. No, dog, that's what we do, nigga. What do you mean? I'm always gonna throw that out. Yeah. We out here kicking it. I'm outside. I'm smoking. I'm hanging out with y'all, man. We talking shit. I'm gonna say what I say. Y'all ain't nothing personal. You know that, dog. Come on, man. Chiefs fan, what's up, Chiefs fan? Yeah, trade for Lamar. Yeah, you'd love that. You need to be worried about what you're gonna do. Okay, because right now, Patrick Mahomes is being driven crazy right now with Brittany. Brittany is absolutely driving your boy Mahomie is absolutely hating being at home. He don't get to leave. Mahomes doesn't get to go to practice. Oh, I gotta go work out. Oh, I gotta go throw. Oh, I gotta go practice. Man, shit. Brittany Mahomes and them 3 kids. You see how she be talking, how she be walking around, what she be saying on social media? She driving him crazy. Patrick, why did you leave your underwear so here? Patrick, why did you gotta? Oh, he's like, oh my God, please, please fix my knee so I can go and work. I need to go to the gym. I need to go do a commercial, State Farm commercial. I need to do something. He's being driven crazy right now, bro. You need to be concerned about your boy Mahomes, bro. And you see your boy Kelsey. Your boy Kelsey didn't know what to do. He's like, do I retire losing to the Raiders? Do I let my last game be that? Y'all got there's a lot to be desired when it comes to you guys. Aren't you guys the defending AFC champions right now? Aren't the Chiefs the defending AFC champions? I think so. I think you guys were in the Super Bowl last year, losing to the Eagles. Now you didn't even make the playoffs, and you lost to the Raiders. I mean, come on, man, it's getting bad. Nope, Lamar, man, beat up a quarterback away from winning. Okay, all right, man, salute. Yeah, the wife with the dub, and she's making the famous turkey tacos. It's going down, man. She's like, yeah, good out here and talk. She likes what I'm saying. She likes what I'm saying about the Ravens. That's why she's definitely, oh, let me get your light. Let me go help you do what you need to do. All right. Yeah, salute to the chat. Wish I had me a wife like, hey, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Who you wind up with is gonna have a lot to do with your success, bro. I'm telling you that now. You're better off just waiting. I don't care what she looks like. I don't care if the buns are phenomenal. If you can't build nothing with her, keep her as the side chick. Keep her as I see you on Friday. Don't move her in. Don't get her pregnant. Stay outside, bro. You're better off. Don't listen to nothing no one's telling you. Your parents. When am I going to be a grandparent? When am I going to blah, blah, blah? Chile seems like a good girl. If it ain't gelling, it ain't gelling, bro. Don't do it, dog. Stay outside, bro. That's what I did. I stayed outside, bro. I stayed outside. My mom gave up hope. She's like, you ain't never going to do nothing. Nope. Because I'm not messing up. But then when they show up, that's when you get off the boat. That's when you say, okay, man, that's good. This is my port. Let me get off. That's all. That's all, man. Got to kiss a lot of frogs to get to where I was at, man. A whole lot of them. Okay, straight up. All right, man. She said, yeah, she said I could talk longer. Yeah, she said, keep your ass outside. Yeah, Justin, you know, turkey tacos is popping. Question, what would you trade for me? Would I want to trade for McDuffie? No. I don't want to trade. Okay, Chiefs fan, let me see who would I want that's on your team as of today. Of course, a healthy Mahomes is a healthy Mahomes. But outside of that, who would I want? The only player that I would want from you guys is Chris Jones. That's it. I don't want nobody else. Chris Jones is, yeah. Outside of that, I'm good. I used to say Harrison Butker, but shit, my kicker kicked farther than him on Sunday. So, I mean, the Chiefs, y'all don't really got nobody I want. Y'all can keep Juju. Kelsey, I got Brock Bowers. I'm cool with that one. Chris Jones, I wouldn't trade Max for Chris Jones, but if Chris Jones wants to come over here and put on that proper colors, stop walking around looking like Ronald McDonald, cool. But I don't want nobody on your team, bruh. Nobody. Okay? Not right now. Okay? Yeah, all I'll eat is turkey tacos. Yeah, turkey tacos is it. Said, I'm not sure about McDuffie. I don't want him. Okay? That's pennies to Mark Davis. You guys don't understand, man. See, a lot of us remember Mark Davis, but Mark Davis, his net worth was only $500 million. I mean, to us, that's a lot of money. I mean, that is generational wealth. But to somebody in the National Football League to be a owner of a team and you're not a billionaire, it's laughable, bro. It's like, yeah, you're driving a Bugatti, but everybody else is driving 2026s and you're driving a 2018. To us, it doesn't matter. It's a Bugatti, but to them, it's like, hey, look at Mark driving up in his 2018 Bugatti. Yeah, man, my son drives that. There's a difference. There's haters amongst rich people. There's definitely classism amongst people. Michael Jordan is a billionaire, but he can't even be a member of the Augusta, where the Masters is at. He can't even be a member there because he doesn't fit the profile. That's Michael Jordan. That's the greatest athlete in the history of sports. Don't matter, bruh. His great-great-great-grandfather was in the fields and not on his own accord. He can't do it. It's in the bylaws. So guess what Michael Jordan did? He built his own course. That's why he lives on his own golf course. So what am I saying? Mark Davis, when he was sitting over there and he was worth 500 million and he didn't have enough money to pay the $1 billion fee to move to Vegas, and Jerry Jones in the league had to give him 550 million of it, and he had to go get a loan from Bank of America to get the other 450 million. He's worth $5 billion now. Come on in, Mark, man, have a seat. About time your ass got some money. Yeah, I got some money now. I mean, come on. Hey, man, scoot over, man. Mark's coming. Mark's here. Mark. Yeah, man, Mark's got the 7th most valuable team in the league. Man, you better scoot your ass over, dog. Sit down, Mark. Mark's just happy to be there. Mark just, hey, fellas. Man, I can't believe I finally got here. Yeah, Jerry's like, yeah, man. Hey, man, hook Mark up with a, with a Louis XIV. Oh, do you want a shot? Now give him a bottle, man. Mark's one of us now. Mark's one of them now. Mark fired people because he want to. Mark get rid of somebody just because. You looked at him crazy. It is what it is. Okay, Mark, that's no money to Mark. 30 million, that ain't no money. Shit. Man, Mark paid. All right. Clean bean Shaq, can Mark pay off the Pete right now, or you have to be done periodically? No, he has to pay it over the course of the contract, man. I mean, if Pete Carroll wants to take a settlement, so if Pete came in and Pete said, you know what, Mark, I'd like to have all my money now, he would have to settle with Mark Davis. He couldn't go in and get the money. Like, Mark couldn't just write him a check for 30 million, I don't think. I think it has to be done over the course of the contract. So he would take less. Mark, he said, you know what, Mark, I don't want to wait for 30. If you just give me, 27, I'll settle for 27. Well, why do that when you're 74 years old and both of your sons got fired? They don't have a job. Brendan Carroll's fired. His younger son's fired. He's got to take care of all his family. I think he wants that $300,000 a week. I would. I'd be like, hey, man, just pay me. Even if I'm not here, that goes to the family. So, hey, you can go get another job. Pete can go work somewhere else and get a check. That's what your boy Geno Smith's about to do. Geno Smith got 18 million coming. You cut Geno, he got 18 million from the Raiders. You still paying him. He goes to another team. He collects another 12 or 7 or 9 or whatever he gets. That's what it is, bro. Okay? Flex money. Shaq, you coming home for the night? Yeah, I'm coming home. That's home, bro. Yeah, I'm coming home. I'll probably come home for the Super Bowl, too. Yeah, I'm coming home. Making money off the aces, straight up, he is. Okay? All right, man. Okay, from East Oakland, San Leandro. Hey, man, salute, man. Hey, man, San Leandro. I used to be in San Leandro acting a fool. I used to be in San Leandro, Hayward. Man, I used to be in Union City, Fremont, Milpitas, Berkeley, shit, Richmond.
I gotta go meet the person that got lost.
Okay, babe.
To Will Matson.
Okay. Let them know that I'm right here. Let them know I'm right here. I'm a real Bay Area nigga, dog. I'm really from the soil, bro. Okay, I'm Southland Mall. I'm Hilltop Mall. I'm Valley Fair. I'm Stanford Mall. I'm Stonegate up in Frisco. I'm everywhere. I went all the way up to Sacramento, man. I was up in Folsom. Don't play with me, bro. Don't let this LA shit get you misconstrued, Justin Saw. And if you got my number, you know my number, my number on my cell phone is still a Bay area code if you really know me. Okay, straight up. All right. Did they find Mr. Steelers the next day? Hey man, you got to talk to Major Raider about that. But somebody definitely lost their life fooling around with the LA Raider fans. They the most gangster out of all of us, bro. And salute to them, and I'm glad they love me, bro. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful they like me, bro. Thank God. Very real. LA Raider fans are really real, man. It's not even a matter of getting on their good side. They could just tell if you real or not. They just like, yeah, he's cool. You all right. Hey, man, who's it? What set you from? Nah, he's straight. He with us. Oh, okay. All right, man. All right, big dog. I'm trying to tell you, man. Play around with them if you want to. Hey, man. All right. Okay, Sharif. Yes, I was at the draft in Vegas, man. Ice Cube concert was sick. Hey, dude. The NFL would never allow it. But the NFL draft should be in Las Vegas every year. It was ridiculous. Now they're gonna have it in Pittsburgh this year. So if y'all want to roll, man, I want to go, but I can't go by myself, though. I'm gonna have to have Sarah with me, my sister Bev. I'm gonna have to have all my homies I grew up with, the Steelers. I gotta be walking around with them too, dog, because I'm just gonna have a scowl on my face just naturally because I'm in Pittsburgh. I'm be like, this is where the immaculate reception came from. This is. I'm gonna definitely be walking around mean mugging, man, and I ain't even gonna be trying. They'll be like, all right, man, what you looking at? What? Come on, Shaq. I'm gonna have to have some of my Skeeler homies pull me and Sarah. I'm like, come on, Shaq, let's go. Because, man, I'm gonna get beat up out there. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, man. Ready twice said Eric Bieniemy is the Chiefs coach with priors. Like I said before, man, Eric Bieniemy, his biggest problem is that he's just the unlikable guy. We all got somebody that don't like us. Some of us have more people that don't like us than others. But when everybody doesn't like you, it's you. When everybody don't fool with you, bro. When you walk into the party, bro, and nobody says, hey, what's up, big dog, da da da. I mean, you could be the biggest jerk or asshole in the world. If somebody gonna say, what's up? Hey, what's up, Donnie? What's up, man? Man, Donnie here, man. Can't stand that fool, man. Yeah, man, shit, man. Oh, here comes Donnie. Come on. Come on, Brianna. Let's go. Like, because Brianna and Donnie had a thing back in the days and shit. So, but if everybody you walk in and nobody's fucking with you, oh, Eric Bieniemy is him, dog. Nobody likes Bieniemy, bro. He's a good offensive coach, but he's just not likable. This is what it is. It's just something about that guy. You didn't even talk to him. I don't know. Just said needs to sit next season. Said we need a real revamp, brother. Kelsey Dunn. Hey man, salute to Travis Kelsey, man. If I was Travis Kelsey, bro, I wouldn't come back. I mean, it's like, okay. It's like you got the golden doors opening up with riches and luxury and relaxation. One door, and the other door is dilapidated. The damn doors hanging off the hinges. You got you got cobwebs on the door and shit, and you choosing that. Like, dude, retire while you could still walk. Retire while you still have some faculties. You're not losing your mind. You're not running around like your boy Antonio Brown. Your girl's a billionaire. Your girl's the biggest star in the world. You don't have to open up your wallet at all. I mean, can you imagine never having to open up your wallet at all, bro? And all your money is your money. You can do whatever. She don't even care, bro. That dude can come home with anything. He can come home. Hey Taylor, I just bought 14 Maybachs. Oh, okay, that's good, honey. So what do you want to eat? Tell our chef what you want. Like, there's nothing he can do wrong. He can't blow the money. He can't blow the rent. He can't do something that the wife don't want him to do, outside of some broads. And even then, if he did that, she'd have to pay him. Man, Ben Travis Lee, bro, you're a 3-time Super Bowl champion. You're first ballot. You hit the lottery, bro. Just go, bro. But he don't want to leave with that bad taste in his mouth. Okay. All right, Midget Raider say I have a wife like Janelle. Her name is Joanne. That's facts. Major Raider's wife is definitely auntie to my wife. We've been to Major Raider house. Y'all saw that live when I was at Major Raider house. He got a damn mini mansion in Las Vegas. His wife is absolutely beautiful, wonderful, great. Hey, like I said, it could be done if you really want to. All right, man. Should the Raiders go after Harbaugh? Why not? Why not, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta invite the best candidates, bro. Come on, dog. If you know, when you do you guys ever watch the Miss Universe contest? Have you guys ever watched the Miss Universe contest? I mean, the last time I watched is when Steve Harvey got that shit wrong and he said the wrong girl's name. He had to come out and correct it. You can be there, bro, and you can have the most beautiful girls in the entire world, and you get to sit back and just look at them and judge them, and they impressing you, bro. You don't bring them all, man. Shit, I'm bringing Harbaugh. When Tomlin gets fired, I'm bringing him. I'm bringing Cliff Kingsbury. I'm bringing everybody. That's what I'm doing. Everybody can come. I'm like, who else? Okay. All right, man. Did that turkey recipe? Yeah, man. Everybody needs that recipe. I told my wife that may be something that she may have to open up a storefront or something, dog. You don't even understand. Y'all know, y'all done seen them. Y'all done seen them. I'm gonna be eating good tonight. Mm, 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 mm. Raiders are worth $9.3 billion, according to CNBC. I remember when the Raiders were worth $1 billion. When we were in Oakland, the last year we were in Oakland, the Raiders were worth $1 billion. Mark Davis' net worth was $500 million liquid. The Raiders are now worth $9.3 billion, and we have not won a Super Bowl in 42 years, and we haven't won a playoff game in 23. How does that happen? Well, ask the Cowboys. The Cowboys ain't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. Matter of fact, it's about to be 31 years they haven't won a Super Bowl, and they're the richest team in sports. 49ers haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 or like 28 years. They're like a top 5 team. Look at all the teams that's in the Forbes list. You look at all the teams that are in the Forbes list, the majority of the teams that are most valuable haven't won anything in at least 10 years or more. Okay? Cowboys first. I think the second team is the Giants. They haven't won a Super Bowl since about 15 years. You got them. You got the Jets. You got the Eagles won recently. You got what teams am I missing? The Rams, they won recently. Niners, they haven't won in a long time. Us. And you look at a team like the Chiefs, who's won the 3 out of the last 5, they're 21st on the list. They have to leave the state of Missouri to go to Kansas because they can't get nobody to build them a stadium. But Clark Hunt is the richest owner in the NFL. He's like, I'm not spending my money on that shit. So for all you Chiefs fans, you're going to have to go across the state line to go see your team. It's crazy. Big Daddy Murder. LA, you're born in 75. That means you're a 3-ringer. Don't forget Newark. Yeah, New Park Mall, bro. Why is it be a New Park Mall acting a fool over there, bro? That's where Nations is at, on Maui. Come on, bro. I was a savage, bro. I was a killer out there, bro. And I don't mean killing men. I mean killing boxes. I was killing boxes, if you could read between the lines. Boxes was being destroyed when I was out. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm a real one, dog. Straight up, man. I am a Bay Area nigga, dog. Do not get it misconstrued. Okay? Trust and believe, bro. I mean, shit. I put it to you like this. If any of you guys are from Hayward, bro, I used to be on the letter streets. I used to have one out there on B Street, across the freeway from Southland Mall. Man, I was everywhere, bro. All over the place. All over the place, bro. Okay. I was up there Mission San Jose. I mean, come on, man. You don't want to talk about Tracy. You don't want to talk about Stockton. You don't want to talk about Manteca. You don't want to talk about none of that shit. Los Banos. I can go all the way down to Central Coast, all the way down to Salinas, Salas, Gilas, for you Hispanic homies, Gilroy, Wasson, Watsonville. Y'all don't understand. You don't get it, man. Trust me. I was a monster. 510-415-408-707. Come on, bruh. All right, man. All over the place. Okay, just acting a fool. All up and down. What's up, unknown Raider guy? What's going on, man? Yeah, you had an appointment. You had to go do what you got to do, man. Go get that appointment, man. Go handle business. Okay, my wife brought the light out. Okay, I was at the LA Coliseum. Bengals fan got kicked in the back, man. Fell down the stairs in the nosebleed section. Dog, hey, like I said before, bro. I love the Bay. I'm a Bay cat. Oakland Raider fans. I'm an Oakland Raider fan. But I know there's levels. There's levels. LA Raider fans they're the ones you do not want any issue with. Okay? Those are the ones, like I said before, dog. There might be a pulling back the sheet for somebody to recognize you, bruh. They're not playing, man. Even when I go to the games here, when me and Bill went to, not this year, but the year before, we went to the season opener at SoFi Stadium against the Chargers. Okay? Season opener. SoFi. It was like 104 degrees or some shit. That was a game when Gardner Minshew was throwing the ball and the ball was hitting the ground 2 or 3 times before it even got to anybody. They won. When we walked out, no Charger fan said anything to us at all. Them Raider fans were in there, bro, looking for some shit to go down, and them Charger fans were walking like this. Come on, honey. They weren't talking, bruh. Not at all. When me and Whittington Thomas went to the game last year, the year before last, to the Raiders and Rams game to see his cousin Jordan Whittington, we got our asses whooped. No Rams fans said anything to us, did they, Whittington Thomas, when we were walking out? It's their house and they were quiet because LA Raider Nation was in there and they wanted to get home. They knew not to talk. But when we were at that Dallas Cowboy game this year, them Dallas Cowboy fans were talking to us a way that I've never heard any fan talk to me and the rest of us in our stadium in my life. They were popping it and no one was doing nothing. I'm like, oh, this definitely ain't where I'm from. Okay. Travis Kelce will be richer than a goat as soon as he marries Taylor. Hey, man, it's a business deal at this point, bruh. He might love her, but it's a business deal, dog. You can't pass that up. That's something you got to do. You got to do that. All right, Adrian Townsend, will the Dolphins be firing their coach? I think Mike McDaniel is already his head is on the chopping block already, kind of. But let John Harbaugh act like he wants to go down there and lay around South Beach. He'll be out on his ear. On the Reddit guy, out of all the HEs, who do you think we should hire? Man, I'm not falling for that, man, because as soon as I say something and if Brady and them decide to do that, then I'm stuck with them. I'm smart. If they're not hiring a Raider, I don't have nothing to do with it. Like I said, I do not want to align myself with Spike Tech and Brady, bro. I do not want it. Whatever they do, I'll be here for it. Whoever's the coach, I'm going to cheer for him. Whoever's the coach, I'm going to be like, let's go, whoever. And if they don't succeed, I get to point my finger at them. Nah, dog, I'm going to stay over here where it's safe. Okay? I'm not playing with them. Let them Buccaneers do their shit. Let the Buccaneers buccaneer, bro. Let them do what they do. They on the clock, bro. Mark Davis said right here. They're in charge, bro. Whatever they bring. Whoever they draft. If they draft Mendoza and they should have drafted Moore, it's their fault. If they draft Moore and they don't draft Mendoza, that's their fault. If they trade back and it doesn't work, that's their fault. Whoever they bring in, and if we are in the lottery again next year, it's their fault. That's the way I want it. I want their heads to be in the guillotine. I don't want to have nothing to do with it. Rich Bisaccia, Patrick Graham. I'm done. If they're a Raider, I'm with it. Tennyson, East Oakland 87, Plymouth. I already know that. Just let me know when they bring back Flint's Barbecue, man. That's what I need. East 14th and Hagenberger, bro. That was my location. Okay. That's what and if they were closed, I'm going up to Eastmont Mall and going to the Muslim bakery and getting me a fish sandwich and a final call and a bean pie. I'm a real one, dog. I was in Oakland every weekend when I was a kid. I didn't grow up in Oakland, but I was there every weekend because my dad worked in Oakland. I was in Oakland every week. Every weekend I was at that in the Eastmont Mall at that dollar movie theater by J.C. Penney's every week. Seeing cats fighting in there, throwing popcorn and everything at the screen. I was in there every weekend, bro, when I was a kid. I'm like, ooh, I like this rowdy shit. Like, these guys are rowdy. I like it. So, yeah. Okay, salute. All right, man. I hear the Dolphins got Troy Aikman as GM now. Really? Is that true? Wow. Egalitarian said Alameda. My father was stationed at the Navy base in Alameda. So your dad graduated from Mission San Jose High School. Yeah, dog. That's up there by Ohlone College, Justin Saw. Come on, bruh. I hit everywhere, bro. We used to play Mission San Jose. Me and Bill Holloway, when we was playing Pop Warner, we used to play Mission San Jose, Pop Warner. We used to beat their brains in. Man, I always had at least two or three touchdowns every time we played Mission San Jose. I'm like, man, I love Mission San Jose. They can't tackle. This is perfect. Bill, I was always getting at least 2 or 3 touchdowns when we played Mission San Jose, bro. Every time. I'm like, this is beautiful. I'm like, man, shit. Y'all gonna try to arm tackle? Come on, man. I'm 8 years old scoring 3 touchdowns. All right, man, go get your Blame Gino shirt. Or go get the birthday boy right here, Hobby Long, man. Go get you a shirt. And if you're not a fan of the Raiders, man, there's other stuff there. Okay? My boy Juan Crespo just bought him. He's an Eagles fan. He's went in there and picked up the Jalen Hurts shirt. My girl Sarah K. Scott's on there. She got the TJ Watt shirt. Okay? My girl Patrice in there bought her home girl the George Kittle shirt for Christmas. My boy Bill Holloway, he got all these shirts. And he bought his mom a George Kittle. Like I said, man. Hey, I got the Shedeur Sanders. Hey, man, come on, bro. You like boxing? I got the Anthony Joshua knocking out Jake Paul. I mean, I got hella shit. I mean, go check it out, Matthew Shacko Filter. Okay. See, a lot of Asians and Indians at Mission San Jose. I know. I know. Mission San Jose High School. Oh, yeah, dog. Yeah, you want to talk about Fremont? Shoot. American High School in Fremont, bruh. Logan High School, Fremont. Shit, I was even at Tom Brady and Barry Bonds High School, Sarah High School in San Mateo. We had a basketball tournament up there one time. I mean, Bay back then had Shooby Doobies. I don't know now, bro. But back when we was growing up, Shooby Doobies, bro. Eastmont Mall, 73rd and Foothill. I already know. Okay. That's right. Oakland Raiders all day. Mom graduated from James Logan. See? That's why you're here, Justin Saw. You're alive because your mama went to Logan. You think Pops didn't know where to go and go find him a Shooby Dooby to make a Justin Saw? I just said Logan. Logan had better girls than American High School. American High School was all right. Logan had the notches. Your dad knew what he was doing, bro. That's why you're alive. Call your dad up and say, hey, Dad, thanks for going over to Logan to meet Mom. Because Logan had notches. Logan had notches over there. All right, Matthew Barakman. Hopefully the Cowboys hire Brian Flores as defensive coordinator. I think that'll be a good deal for the Dallas Cowboys. Brian Flores is a good defensive coordinator, but according to my boy firefighter Jimmy on here, who is a Vikings fan, he says that the Vikings want him back. So he might not be going anywhere unless he wants to get a head coaching job. All right, man. Dang, you're making me homesick. South on Lawn, Bayfair Mall. Oh, yeah, San Lorenzo. Okay, Bayfair was okay. Because you know in Bayfair, man, you got to go and get on I forgot the name of that freeway, but it's in between 680 and 101, and you go in Bayfair. Bayfair was okay. They had some kind of some girls there, but I was always up there if I was in that area. Because I was up in Redwood City. Remember when they used to have, in Redwood City, they used to have the Malibu Grand Prix, when they had the racing cars and all that. I used to go up there. So I was like, let's just go over to Bayfair. Go to Bayfair. Yeah, it's all right. You might see a couple of ones that work that hot dog on a stick or some shit. But outside of that, they was all right. Bayfair was okay. Go to Stanford. Stanford Mall had better ones. Okay, you already know. You're up in Santa Fe, New Mexico now. Oh, we got Whittington Thomas. He's in Mexico. He's in Albuquerque. All right, man. Your grandfather and Al Davis were fishing buddies. Oh man, you got it straight up. Go get the Blaine Pete Carroll shirt. It says might as well on the back. Go get that. There's a link right there. Major Raider says when the Sparklers was still in San Diego, the Sparklers facts. They used to force LA Raider fans to buy 2 edition tickets up to see the games and the Raiders. I never did though. Yeah, man. That's when they were playing at the what was the stadium down there by USC that was right there, bro? That they used to play there. Where the Clippers played at, man. The old stadium they used to play there, man. Before they started playing with there. I forgot the name of the stadium that was there. Okay, Hilltop Mall, bro. Yeah, had to be careful in Hilltop Mall though, man. Got to be careful about Hilltop, because you go in Hilltop Mall, man, and you start talking to somebody, then it'd be some gangster's baby mama or some shit. You got to be careful in there, dog. Like, because them girls would be in there choosing, and they knew they had a whole gangster baby daddy that was over there getting him some Chinese food and shit, and you're popping at him, and then next thing you know, you got like 12 niggas looking at you. You gotta be careful at Hilltop, man. You gotta know what you're doing up there. Okay. All right, man. Shaq, you remember Sacramento Good Guys Innocent in back in the 90s? Yeah, I remember hearing about it. Okay. I remember hearing about it. All right, but I wasn't up there. All right, Mission San Jose doesn't even have a football team anymore. They weren't good. We beat their brains in all the time. They weren't good. Mission San Jose were not good, but they had some girls there. Okay. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Raider Trey, what's going on? Raider Trey in the building, man. One of my doggy dogs, man, 6th grade, said Mission San Jose, man, that's going back, Shaq. Hey, come on, dog. We knew the cuts, okay? We knew the cuts, man. Like, me, I knew too many people. Raider Trey, Bill Holloway, they've known me the longest on here. They've known me since we was knee-high to the grasshopper. Man, I had to get out of the area a lot of times, Trey, because I knew too many people. And Shaq, there was no Shaquille O'Neal's back then, bruh. So everybody knew my name. It was me. It wasn't, James Williams or somebody. It could be like 30 of them. There was only one Shaq family in the whole Bay. So you say my name, shit, everybody knew it was me. I couldn't get away with nothing, bro. Nothing. So I'm like, hey, man, I got to find other areas. I started going to Dublin. I started going up there, bro. I started getting out Pleasanton. I was like, I can't be. Too many people knew me, bro. I started going to Santa Cruz. I started going up the coast of Santa Cruz, like Davenport. I started going, man, I was up at Santa Cruz, UC Santa Cruz, the Banana Slugs. I was up there. I was just trying to get away. Too many people knew me, bro. Once they heard it was my name, it was over. Okay, I know Raider guy. Get that Howie Long. Happy birthday to the GOAT. 66 years old. Looking like Spy Chick's about to trade. Trade who? Who's he gonna trade? Trade who? Who he gonna trade? Okay. Azul Shaq is the most yay area, man. Hey, man, I'm a real one, bro. I'm a real one, dog. Hey, I'm going to tell you like this, Azul. Don't tell nobody, bro. The last time I stayed in the Bay Area, man, when I came up to the Bay, guess where I stayed at? I stayed at the Hilton. Not the Hilton. I stayed at the Embassy Suites on Great America Parkway, and requested a room to look at Levi's Stadium while I was there, bro. I said, I want to be able to look at that stadium. They're like, oh, we got a stadium. I'm like, I want that. That's where I stayed at. The last time I was in the Bay, that's where I stayed at. Because I wanted to look at you guys. I wanted to look at y'all while I was there. I said, I'm just going to look at y'all, bro. I even walked over there because it's right across the street. I walked out and walked across the street to walk up to you guys' shit. I'm like, I had all my Raider shit on. Analyzing y'all stadium. I'm like, y'all had those big ass those great gated gates, those all tall as shit. I'm looking, I'm like, it ain't better than a Death Star, man. Y'all don't got no shade. When it's hot, the sun's on you. When it's raining, y'all get wet. That's where I stayed at on purpose. I said, wife, find out how much the embassy suites are. I want to stay right there. Plus, it's general access. I can get anywhere. 237's right there. 101's right there. I can get to San Francisco. I could get to Oakland. I could get San Jose. I could get everywhere. It's centrally located. It's right in the middle. I could get everywhere. I can go wherever I want. So that's where I was at, looking at your stadium, looking at y'all, saying I'm going to be in here one day. When the Raiders come, I'm going to go up in that bitch. Guess what happens next year? The Raiders play in Levi. I'll be there. I'm going to that. Y'all better try to meet up with me, man. I'm going. I don't know what y'all doing. Okay. Qualcomm. Yeah, Qualcomm. I don't know if it's there anymore. Used to love the women at Valley Fair. Yeah, man, I remember when Valley Fair was a shopping center, Justin saw before you were born. It used to just be a shopping center that it was outside. It had the Macy's and it had a Woolworths and it was outside when I was a kid. It wasn't a mall. It was just a shopping center. I remember going back then. My mom would go out there. There's a little shopping plaza. The Macy's that's there is still the original Macy's that was there, the men's store. But it wasn't a mall. When they built that mall in the 80s, I was living in there, bro. It was just too many shooby doobies. It was just too much, bro. Too much. Too much. All right. Good talking about the Bay, man. Good talking about home. All right, howdy, Shaq to them Raiders. LA Coliseum fighting were crazy, man. International soccer games with the Latin teams were wild too. The last time I went to the LA Coliseum was before SoFi was built. We went to I think I told you this story. The year before, I went to the Raiders and I took my wife. The Raiders and Rams were playing inside the LA Coliseum. That was probably 7-8 years ago. And it was the same shit. Like, I was just looking to see if anybody was saying anything. Anybody was going to get their ass put into the ambulance. And then the last time I went is when the Rams and the Ravens played there before SoFi was open. And Monday Night Football and Lamar Jackson threw for 5 touchdown passes. No, he threw for 4 touchdown passes and ran for a 5th on Monday Night Football against the Rams. I almost got into some funk in there with a Rams fan because the Vikings, the Ravens were beating their asses so much. I was just in there laughing. My ass off, and this one Rams fan was saying, "Raiders, you guys suck." I was like, "Man, do you know where you're at?" I'm like, "Man, you don't get your ass whooped up in here, bruh." I mean, all these guys are wearing these Ram shit on. They only wearing it because the Raiders ain't here. And somebody said, "That's right. That's right." And that dude was like, I said, "Yeah, you better watch your mouth, bruh. I ain't gonna even have to do nothing to you." All of these guys with these Ram shit on are really closet Raider fans, bro. They will beat your ass for me. When I was in that stadium, dog, when I was in LA Coliseum with the Rams and Ravens on Monday Night Football, when Lamar was in there acting a fool, I walked in with all my Raider shit on, bro. I think I had this hat on. There's a picture on Facebook with me and my wife. My wife has all her Raven shit on, and I have all my Raider shit on. When I walked in to the stadium, bro, when you're there, all the Rams people working, they got Ram shit on. When I walked in and I get my ticket, me and my wife ticket, the dude had on all the Ram shit on. He went just like this. Raiders to me. I said, what? He's like, yo, dog, I'm still Raiders, dog. I'm still Raiders, man. But y'all left, man. I can't, man. He was saying, I still Raiders, dog. I still Raiders. So I'm walking in there, bro. Hand to God. I'm walking around. I'm hearing people, Raiders in there, bro. And I'm like, Raiders. These dudes didn't have on Raider shit. They had on Ram shit. They had on Ram shit saying Raiders to me. I was like, Raiders shit. You Raiders, you don't understand. That's why they wouldn't let the Raiders come back to Vegas. I mean, come back to LA. They didn't want us there, bro. They're like, man, ain't nobody going to the games. Raiders still run LA. User says it's time for the SC Trojans to have a new stadium. Yeah. But here's the problem. Number one, the Olympics is going to be here 2028. That stadium is a landmark. It is a registered historic place. It's well over 100 years old. They're going to be having track and field events in there. And there's no place in LA to build a stadium. Where are you going to build a stadium at? There's no open. LA is so dense, there's no place to build a stadium. Where are you going to build it at? It took Stan Kroenke to tear down Hollywood Park racetrack that he owned to build it there. There's no place to build a stadium of that size. There's no place in LA County or even Orange County to build anything. There's no big ass place big enough to build it. So it probably isn't. It's probably gonna be like that. Okay, nothing we can do. We're gonna be in there. All right. Jackie Boom. John Harbaugh is a coaching candidate. He is. All right, Trey. Hey, the Bay knew that Shaq name. Hey, everybody knew. There's no way around it, bro. I mean, come on, big dog. You know your last name. There's plenty of people with your last name, dog. I ain't gonna put your last name out here, but there's plenty of people with your last name, dog. I mean, your sister was a Raiderette. You know what I'm saying? So, it ain't hard. But my name, I mean, God made sure I couldn't do no crime. God made sure I couldn't do any of the things my boys were doing, man. My boys was running around with $3,000 in their pocket from slanging. I couldn't do it because my name was too easy to recognize and shit. Like, if your last name is Phillips, Thomas, Williams, Jones, Davis, Walker, you can get away with some shit. Me? There's nothing I can do, bro. I'm like, man, there's no way I can get away with nothing. Yo, Shaq, hey, man, we about to go and throw these birds around, man. You want some money? Man, nah, dog, they gonna know my name. Plus, my dad was in the police force. There's like nothing I can do, bro. Kept me out of trouble. All right. Wells Town, Shooby Doobies had a tracker on the shot. Hey, dog. Hey, man, I didn't have to worry about that. In my era, Major Raider, Bill, Widget Thomas, Raider Trey, we had something that was called a pager. It was about this big, and you clip it like this. There ain't no camera on no pager. There ain't no go live on no pager. There ain't no social media on no pager. It's just you call a number and it goes diddy, 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 diddy. That's it. Wasn't me. Where's the video? Where's the picture? Nothing. No picture, no cell phone, no camera phone. You got to go find a pay phone, bro, unless you were with one of my drug dealing homies that let me use his. I can deny shit until I die. It wasn't me. It was, but you can't prove it. I mean, we had it great. I always tell you, you younger fans out there, you think your father was corny, you think your uncle and them was corny and his friends and all of them. We had far more fun than you did because nobody can prove anything. You can literally have one here and one and the next school, and they wouldn't know. I mean, now y'all got your profiles all out, your picture all out, your likes, your dislikes, your height, your weight, your sign, all that shit readily available. Hey girl, are you dating Timmy? Yeah, son of a bitch, that is him. Oh, y'all done. Next time I'm with him, I'm just gonna go live. Instagram live on you niggas, just like this. Just set that shit up just like this. Y'all done. Not me. Not me, bro. Couldn't catch me at all. I could still deny shit. Hey, Shaq, Facebook. Hey, Shaq, you remember that time? Huh? Who is this? Come on, you gonna... Oh, shit, I don't know you. Block. It's too easy now. So, yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys out. All right. Are we going to get a Blame Spy Tech shirt? He ain't been blamed yet, bro. I don't know. I hope not. I'm rooting for Spy Tech and Brady, bro. You know why? Because I'm tired of sitting here going through this every year. But if they stake up the joint, they don't get a pass. I'm just glad Mark Davis is finally putting their feet to the fire. Y'all ain't going to keep walking around here acting like it ain't your fault. See, I say you're right, man. Random Shooby Dooby double connected and encrypted independence. Circle by 15 deep. He questioned me and everything cool. And after him, man, when I graduated, still didn't see him. You got to be careful, dog. Trying to tell you, bro. Trying to tell you, man. These cats nowadays, they'll put you down over a girl, bro. I mean, in my day, you get a fair one. At least you can get a fair one, bro. You can get a fair one, man. You could chuck them. Not now. These dudes ain't fighting. Fight for what? Hell no. Nah. They ain't fighting, bro. Fight for what? Okay, Major Raider in the building. Okay. If it rains, it's all bad. Azul, honestly, I prefer Candlestick over Levi. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. For somebody that was in Levi Stadium, Candlestick Park more than I was in Oakland Coliseum, Candlestick cold, bruh. When that wind start blowing in, dog, that shit cold. It's cold as hell, dog. I ain't going to hold you in there. Oh, my God. Woo. Cold as shit. Go for them damn Giants games and shit. I was in there when Willie McCovey and them niggas was in there. Cold as hell in there, bro. Cold. Blaze one for the nation. Yeah, you almost had to put a shellacking on that dude. I ain't no choice. Okay, Shaq, if Harbaugh comes in for an interview, Raiders can't let him leave. Yeah, Riz. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, bro. Tom Brady is not a Raider. And neither is Spy Tech. Those guys are going to be looking at what we're not looking at. It's going to be hard, bro. Especially if Tomlin gets fired. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Mark Davis is definitely want somebody with a name. I keep telling you, he's not his pops, man. He wants name recognition. He's thinking marketing. He's a businessman. Okay? As far as, look at it this way. As far as Al being a football man, we all know he's the Maverick. We all know that he has 4 gold jackets. He's in the Hall of Fame 4 times. Okay? There's only 2 men that's in the Hall of Fame 4 times. That's Al Davis and George Halas from the Bears. Al's in there as a scout, a coach, an owner, and a commissioner. That's 4 jackets. Mark is a businessman, bro. He's not a football man. He's thinking marketing, billboards, name recognition, somebody that he can actually put something behind them and shit. Because I keep telling you, you don't have a star on offense big enough to pull a star thing. You're not going to hear, Max Crosby and the Raiders versus blah, 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 blah. You'll hear that because you have no other person. But you're supposed to be having Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs and, somebody's name like that. You got to have a quarterback's name. Now, maybe Mendoza has the looks but he has to do something. He don't get to just be the guy when you have Max Crosby. He has to become the man. The quarterback has to be the best player. And right now, nobody in this draft is going to be better than Brock Bowers. Nobody in the draft you get is better than Brock. Nobody you get in the draft is better than Max Crosby. Your best player has to be your quarterback, Josh Allen. Okay? Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert. Okay? CJ Stroud, Jalen Daniels, Jalen Hurts. Okay? Your best player as far as marketing has to be the quarterback. And if it isn't, John Gruden and the Las Vegas Raiders versus, you got to have somebody else. So we haven't had a quarterback with name recognition like that since the guy who you guys swear on your life hasn't put a curse on your team by the name of Derek Carr. So that's the problem. Trojans can play in SoFi. No, they can't. They can't play in SoFi because the UCLA Bruins just signed a deal with SoFi. They're not going to be playing at the Rose Bowl anymore, and now the Rose Bowl is suing UCLA. They just signed a deal to start playing at SoFi. They don't want to play over there no more. So the USC can't play in there. Where are they going to play at? The Intuit Dome? Where are they going to play at? They're going to play at the Intuit Dome where the strippers are at? I mean the Clippers? No, I meant the strippers. Yeah, UCLA is being sued right now. All right, man. SoFi would be great for UCLA. It's closer. It is. Yeah, the beeper. Y'all don't understand that. Pager was going off. Come on, bruh. Let me tell you something. The good thing about a pager is that numbers didn't really mean anything back then. I mean, you had a number, it didn't really mean nothing, obviously. Now, if you let your girl get to your pager and she could see that's why you had to have a lock on your shit. But we used to use codes. I would tell mine, hey, don't call me from, you can call me from a payphone or call me from somebody else's number or whatever, and then I'd have a certain code that I'd know if it was, you meet a girl, you give them a different code. Hey, man, here's my pager. Page me. Put in code 69. Nobody, you got to have a code, bruh, because you didn't know who it was. So your main girl had a code number. She's 11. Hey, girl, you my girl. 11. You know. But if it's a girl you didn't know, you give them another number. Your girl see it. Who's paging you? What's the code on it? Code 55. Who's code 55? Oh, man, that's Winston at the job. Oh, ain't no Winston at the job. Okay? That's Wendy at the job. That was Wendy at the job. So we had the code numbers. And then me and the homies had the code numbers to tell us that was code message. Okay? 23 means we're going to the club tonight. This number, 77 means we're going to the strip club. This number means this. This number means that. It'd be their number, but it'd say 77 or something. What's 77 mean? Shit, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I do. That means there's a party tonight. Call me up at 8. We had all our stuff all locked in. Your brothers, your uncles and fathers and all of them, they had all their shit planned. Everything was all locked in. There was no way that you can infiltrate what we had popping unless you told. Now, always somebody be telling, they tell their girl, they be pillow talking and tell their girl what the code is. Oh, yeah, because you just hit a hard one, and now you're going to tell her that 88 means we're going to the football game this weekend or some shit, and then you walk in with your girl. Like that type of shit. How does she know? Because, oh, dog, I let her know 88 means football. Now we got to change the code on you, nigga. Now you don't know now. Now we're going to change the code to 92. So that's why. It was always good. Major Raider, USC is pretty much taking over LA Coliseum. Trojans will be playing in the 2018 season at SoFi. Oh, they will? You mean 2028 season? USC is always making upgrades to the stadium. Okay. All right. Well, that's dope. If they're going to be there, I'll be there. 2028. That's dope. I'll be there. Okay. All right, man. We didn't have music on demand. We had to buy ourselves from CD Warehouse, Tower Records. Remember the Columbia Warehouse thing when you would order and they give you all those CD things and get all those CDs, all those cassettes? I never finished paying that shit off. They're like, oh, you get all these for $1 or whatever. Man, I'd order those things and won't even finish paying it, bro. Had every cassette. All right, man. Joseph said, yeah, I called your beeper. That's right, man. You already know those beepers. If you were from that era, I'll be 57. And say teens up to 35 were fun. Dude, it was fun until technology caught up. When technology caught up, it started not being fun. When technology started caught up. Oh, so let me see. I had my first cell phone in '94. I had a Motorola. Well, you know when the gray ones that you pop it open and you pull the shit out, like not the big boot phone, but the smaller one. Pop it open. I think it was like 95. 95. I had a cell phone. It was about this big. When you opened it up, it'd be like this. It's about with the thing cord be like about this long, with the cord pulled out, and you had to pull it all the way out. Within 5 years, everybody had cell phones. By 99, 2000, cell phones, everybody had them. Because that's when Sprint came out. Because before you used to have to have super good credit to get a cell phone. You know, come on, Major Raider knows I'm telling the truth. Major Raider definitely knows I'm telling the truth. And so do all you older G's. If you 57, you know. You had to have good credit to get on one of them phone plans because they weren't fooling with you if you didn't pay a water bill or some shit. Your ass was messed up. You wrote a check. You wrote a check to the grocery store for $20 and your shit was in check systems. You weren't getting shit. Okay? So by the time 1999, 2020, 2000, you could have bad credit and they get you can get on a plan, but they give you a certain amount of minutes and shit. Your ass will have like 400 minutes a month or something. Your credit was jacked. Then that's when everybody started getting cell phones. That's when shit started not really being that great because people had cell phones. Now, they didn't have cameras and shit on them, but still. Hey, girl. Yeah, Terry and Shaq and yeah, Willie, they all in here. Next thing you know, the girl you thought, she shows up. What are you doing in this bar? This bar is way down the street, around the corner. You got to tap the rock 3 times to get in, and she's in there. How you know I was in here? Because somebody called her. One of them other little girls is over in the corner called and told her you were here. That's when it started like, hey, wait a minute. This ain't fun, really. People calling. All right. I had a couple of my boys. We was partying, having a good time. We walking out with shooby doobies to the car, and baby mama sitting on the Honda Civic. Hey, dog. I'll be like, hey, I'm about to go, bruh. Clarissa's over there, dog. What? What do you mean? Clarissa's sitting on your car, bruh. How does she know? That's when it stopped not being fun. I'm trying to tell you. Say what I'm about to eat for dinner, turkey tacos, loaded turkey tacos is going down. Okay? You got sunburn at the Coliseum? Clean beans, should Max have any input? No. No. Nah. Max shouldn't get any input. Nobody needs any input, bro. Let Brady and them do what they do, bro. Don't save them cats, bro. Let them do what they do, man. They want to be Raiders? Here's your chance. Now, let's look at it this way. I got asked yesterday. I didn't get a chance to answer the question, but they said Shaq. Because there's always some people, there's always some rubber underwear members of their nation that are always going to say, stick up for somebody. They said, Shaq, if they do well, are you going to give them credit? Yeah, I give them credit. If Brady and Spike Tech knock this shit out the park, I'll tip my hat to them. They win me a Super Bowl. Brady and Spike Tech, their coach and their quarterback choice wins me a Super Bowl. Not only will I tip my hat, I will say you guys are Raiders. You don't get no better compliment than that. You get me this one, my pinky ring, I guarantee you I will. And these dogs, they let these dogs do anything. I'll tip my hat to them and say they're Raiders, bro. You give me my ring, but that's what it's gonna cost. All right, okay, all right, man. Okay, got the one from I got the hookup. Flip phone, Gibbs phone, yeah. Ravens only had 3 head coaches in their franchise. Well, they've only been around since 1996, though. You know who corrected me on that, Justin Saw? When I said, oh, man, I told my wife, I said, you're a 2-ringer, babe. She was like, yeah, Harbaugh only gave us 1. And I was like, oh, yeah, Brian Billick. 2000 Ravens against the Giants. I was like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, they've only been around for 30 years, bro. They're not old. They're not an old franchise. I mean, 10, 3 coaches, 10 years apiece. That's pretty good. They're not that old, bro. They're only 30 years old, bro. First phone was a Nokia. Lloyd Lizzle. What's up, Lloyd Lizzle? And my first phone was a Motorola, bro. I'm trying to tell you. And that was a phone that I only pulled out when I needed it. I didn't have it on me all the time, bro. All right. Cell phone bills was expensive. They were. Okay, I remember that snake game on a Nokia phone. I never had. You know what? I did have a Nokia. I had a Nokia. It wasn't a color one. It was the gray numbers and shit. I had that one for a long time until gotta be careful with this one. When a Shooby Dooby gave me a hard time about it. Your phone isn't even a color phone. Didn't have nothing. It just wasn't color. I'm like, so you answered. So you answered. Who cares? Huh? Yeah, Harbaugh's in the AFC West. That'll be a problem. That'll be a problem for Jim. All right, man. Okay. Yeah, I remember the Credit Man and Diamond Center commercials. I remember that. Okay. I still have that phone with the Raider cover on it. Hey, you got to keep it like that, bro. Okay. I had that dang Motorola Razor. I never had a Razor, bro. I never had a Razor. I just wasn't willing to pay for it. Back in the Bay, having a Razor phone was that was one of those, let the Shooby Dooby know I got a phone. Like, my boy had one of them Razors. He was always, who you calling? Have it so they can see it. Yeah. I'm like, nigga, you just want them to know you got a Razor phone, dog. Yeah, you don't got one, no. I was like, man, shit, I don't care. I'm not buying no Razor phone, bro. Because I'm going to get my own. I get them anyway. Okay. All right, man. I never had a chirp. When they were doing the chirps, go. Yeah, go. Doing all that shit. Chirp me. Go. Come on, man. I never had that shit, man. I'm saying, man, you know what? That shit is going to get y'all in trouble. I mean, because when you did it, it did a sound. What if you need to make a call or something? Because the chirp was in a call. Like, it was cheaper than making a phone call. If you did the chirp, it was cheaper. So you could just chirp it. It's like unlimited chirps or something. So these niggas they just chirp on. Chirp. Chirp. Yeah. Dude, what if you needed to do something you had to be quiet? I'm like, man, I'm not doing that shit. I need it. Yeah. All right, be outside. 15 minutes. All right. Come on. Don't fucking chirp. Chirp. And you know what? I'm going to say something that you chirpers, because I never had one. But those y'all that had that Nextel chirp, I'm going to tell you the truth with my boys that had the chirp. Hand up again. Them dudes, when they were chirping, they never were talking to a Shooby Dooby, bro. Never. Every time they were chirping, they was talking to another dude. Every time. Put a one in the chat if I'm telling the truth. I never heard them. I never heard a girl on the other line when these niggas was chirping on the chirp. Never. Never, bro. It was always a dude. Choo-choo. Yeah, go. Choo-choo. Go. Choo-choo. Go. I'm like, Girls didn't chirp. Not the Bay. It was always a dude on the phone talking to another dude. I'm like, what's the use? If all you're doing is chirping niggas all day, what's the use? What are you chirping for all day? I'm like, no. Okay, every time these guys was chirping, it was a guy on the phone. I've never heard a woman on a chirp. Now, maybe y'all have, but I've never heard a woman's voice. Choo-choo. Hey, girl, what's going on? Choo-choo. Hey, I'm just got home from work. I never heard that in my life. Not once. Not once. Always another nigga on the phone talking to another one. All day. I mean, you guys want to talk to your boys all day? Come on, bro. I'm just different breed. Okay? All right, man. There's always a sale for the chirps. Yeah. Always. Always, bro. But yeah, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined, y'all, man. We good conversation. I'm just waiting for my turkey tacos. Waiting for my turkey tacos to get done, man. I'm gonna finish smoking this up, man. But you know, we veered off, but we could do that. At the end of the day, man, John Harbaugh, welcome to the L party. Cliff Kingsbury, welcome to the L party. Raheem Morris, welcome to the L party. Brian Daboll, welcome to the L party. Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's not getting no job interviews. Everybody's getting an interview but Pete. Pete Carroll's not getting no interview. But if he does, salute to Pete, because he's already getting paid $30 million to go away. All right, man. I love all y'all out there, man. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'll holler at y'all later. I mean, who knows who will get fired next? Matthew Checker Filter.